Congratulations. Alright, so last time on Strayfinder, the party made its way out of the Temple of My Tear. Well, the Tower of My Tear. I always say temple every week. Anyways, the
It's
Tower
my
of My
turn.
Tear, and decided to help out their newfound bro Maya and help her find her mother down in Mavara. And so they went to the south and rolled annoyingly well for random encounters, and so nothing happened. They entered the town of Mavara and faffed around for a little bit. Apparently, there's the over here in this part of the ocean, a trench just falls into the ocean, which creates a abnormal amount of sea life with really exotic and delicious foods on sale. And then eventually headed out to after I looked up the dock records, found out that her mom not only had property there, but since no one has claimed it, it is technically now hers. They went out to the hut and found it to be in the company of Direborks, which fucked them up surprisingly harder than a bunch of undead drow did. Who'd have thunk it?
Did I
Yeah.
get
Almost.
helped?
No, you didn't.
Oh, I'm fine then. I don't care.
Yeah.
All great. I did my
And
job of not dying.
it's almost like the first dungeon was part of the GM's thing to gauge your power levels. I mean, what?
And you found out that they were superb. They were
Yes.
sugoi this.
Then we
Anyways,
faced some wolves and nearly got killed.
I mean, it
Yeah,
is amazing that
what
we plumbed a temple full of ancient evil artifact. With an ancient artifact fueled by an evil god hidden away on a moon, and then some dogs nearly killed our dog.
well, sometimes the
I
GM needs to be reminded about how things work for this game because he's been, playing 40k for like a year.
But you can't handle
Anyways,
the encounters in that game either.
yeah, I can. It's just that you getting the last boss battle was great.
Yeah, no.
It was just that I kept missing it. Hey, it's not working out that balance. The fact that I can't roll in a D100 system has nothing to do with balance.
True.
This
That
is
and
When I consistently
Herc's
roll
doing
above
shit.
what Herc, he's not in one of my games.
yeah, dude.
Wait, I thought we were talking just for only
No.
war.
No, I'm talking about my games.
Oh,
my
yes.
my only war I'd consistently roll above an 80.
Yeah.
That was just my thing. Even with rubric marines with their weapons
They are
never mind.
annoyingly tough, and they are terrifying if you would have rolled well.
Wu-Tang
Well, they
Clan
were
ain't nothing
using
to fuck with.
They were using Astartes bolters, not regular bolt guns.
Yeah, but they
Anyways,
were in my
I am
corridor.
ama-
yeah, and literally none of them hit except once. Anyways, so with that, you guys took care of the wolves. Maya nearly got accidentally poisoned to death by her mother's like 20 years later. And you guys went to bed, and it is the next day, I believe. So I will move you over to the hut. And what are you guys gonna do? Since it's the next day, in my games, I just kind of assume you guys can roll enough heal checks and put enough sabs on you to get to 100%. So go ahead and do that to you now.
Neat.
You have now had a full night's rest, and oops. Let me move. I'm pretty sure you skinned all the dire borks, anyways. Wait, did you do that? No, you didn't try to do that yet. I don't
No, we
remember
didn't.
asking for survival checks for skinning wolves.
No, we didn't do
There
that
are
yet.
4 wolves you can skin if you want. They flies are beginning to gather.
Eh. No, I'm good. I'm just like poke a wolf. They're getting gross. I'm gonna bury him if everyone's okay with that.
Cool.
Awesome. And then I will, sort of bury him a little bit. Like, not too deep. Because fuck that noise, that's effort.
I was about to say,
many of these pictures. I'm looking through these pictures and I'm realizing I have a lot of pictures of Lyra.
Yeah, Lyra's great.
I'll play a Lyra clone. Think of shit.
Do it.
I think we're all okay with that. Strikingly okay.
But I was about to say, Maya, what do you want to do with all of these rotting wolf carcasses
Oh no!
carcasses on your front porch? This is technically your property now.
can eat them.
As long as you fill out the
if
paperwork.
You know
Oh,
how
yeah, you
to
already did.
prepare and eat them, Roland. I'm not gonna stop you, but I don't see any particular need to. I think Miss Bodie is pretty okay with just burying them.
Yep. In your non-specific druid house.
Injure.
Damn you, MJ!
I go through all my pictures and create an album, and then I go to hit create album, and it's like Imger's over capacity. I'm sorry, you'll have to do this later. Like,
Hag.
you son of a bitch.
If it is okay though, now that these are cleared out, I want to hire someone to look after this place, so more wolves don't move back in.
Would you like to go back to town and try to hire a groundskeeper?
Yeah, but I'm assuming another party member is going to say, "You shouldn't run off alone. Let me come with you."
No, groundskeeper Willie gonna die the way he lived. Yeah, no, of course. I'll even lend you a hand getting back quickly because I can fly.
Here's my question: would you mind if we looked around a bit first when he went out? I mean, we might be able to find some, and maybe this spook house might reveal something that we can't see immediately.
I know it's been a while, but I'm telling you now, you looked over it thoroughly enough that, we don't need to waste the rolls. You found everything to be here. Her mother took everything but a booby-trapped diary.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah, because you scored a natural 20 looking around places. That's why... Yeah, that's why Merzendi was surprised when she got poisoned, because in Pathfinder, looking around doesn't also mean spotting for traps. When you find a hidden door with a natural 20, that doesn't mean the door isn't trapped. It just means there's a door.
And there sure was one hell of a thing. With a thing in it.
Voland, you were the one who scored a natural 20 to look around everything, as I recall.
I don't think I was here for that.
Yeah, you were. You're on the map. I didn't add you here.
No, Stray.
Scowl
rolling for Voland.
Yeah, no, that was me being pretend Remio.
That was that was Scowl, and I remember that. That was funny as hell.
Yeah, that was Scowl.
I'm a pretty good Remy, I know.
Scowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you guys would like to do at the house before leaving it?
I don't know. I guess I can make a vague attempt on skinning some wolves.
They're being buried.
You're literally watching a gargoyle bury them right now.
For some reason, she takes to gardening quite well.
For some reason.
Strange that, isn't it? Look, I like Bodhi the groundskeeper, okay? She's adorable.
She's pretty adorable.
Yeah, no. She's done in record time.
Alright. Well, one would be surprised that, stone elemental, really good at digging through earth. Who'd have thunk it?
Hey Maya, do you want me to flap you over to the town so you can get a groundskeeper person?
Okay, sure. Unless everyone wants to go back and then leave from the town.
I think we got to go a bit further down anyway before we do that. We'd just be backtracking.
Hang on, let me look at the map again. Yeah, you still have to go a little bit further down to, I'll bring you over to the map so you guys can make a decision. I'll end up drawing the roads, I guess. It just seemed like a pain in the ass at the time. The road goes from meh, and then meh, and then meh. And then they branch out over here to go all over the Taloran Plains, and then down to the plains of the Yulara.
That isn't what I meant. It's like, if someone wanted to do some more shopping and we were all going back, it would seems silly to have you fly me.
Oh, I guess. I don't think I need anything. We need
Okay.
stuff.
Nah, I think I'm pretty good. Yeah, we can head back.
All right. Switch fish. Delicious. God damn it. All right. So you guys are gonna go over to.
Over to Squeak.
Hmm?
Over to Squeak.
And you're back in Mavara.
So, yeah, since no one else did actually want to do any shopping, Maya would be okay with being flown. But whether she's afraid of heights, that's an interesting question.
Haven't I
Go
flown
for
you
it.
before?
Uh,
We did swim
Didn't
into the
happen.
tower, right?
Yeah, but
yeah.
Maya was very freaked out.
Was she?
I don't remember that.
Damn you, party liquor.
You
Anyway,
can't blame all your problems on party liquor.
I can, if it's their fault.
I fucking can, bro. All right. So Maya's going to go look for someone to perform the duties of groundskeeper. Is there anything you guys would like to do while you're in Mavara?
Find a nice rock to eat.
Are you going to try among like the peddlers, or are you gonna try to look like in the river and shit like that?
Might as well go for a dip in the river.
Okie
I'm
dokie.
probably still covered in murder blood, actually, so it would be a good idea for me to take a quick river dip. And it's less of an issue for me, what with the stone.
You know what?
Okay.
Looking at this, the mountains are nice and rocky, right? It's a, this river has obviously cut a valley, if you see right here. So roll me a chance die at a date at advantage.
Well, look, you don't need to.
All right,
You don't need to worry about the dice of fate. They know what's best.
I mean, you do find a rock. It's not, the best, but let me put it this way. Well, I mean, that's a maybe you guys have over there, but you know how like 4 would be maybe like just above Mickey D's, right?
Yeah,
It's just above that.
it's just somewhere.
You know,
It's better than takeout burger.
Yeah. It's just slightly better than takeout.
Sweet.
It's not spectacular, but
All right.
Other than Bodhi eating rocks, anyone else?
What are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm very
I'll
sorry.
pull out an apple and eat it.
It's okay, Kina. People are in Mavara and
Or in that town again.
Yep. You return to that town because you're going to head further south because you guys decided you want to double down on contracts and you're going to go over to Leakston Village. But first, Maya wants to hire someone to live in her house while she's gone.
Especially, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I need.
I don't really need anything.
I will invite Lirila to join me for a river dip because it is nice.
Ooh, that sounds delightful.
The river does get fairly deep at points, and you can find a nice eddy where the current isn't too strong, where Bodhi is looking for and finds like a nice little set of rocks. Some of the townfolk look bemusedly on as a gargoyle and a squid girl play about in the water.
Yay.
The centaur is joining too.
Sploosh! Cannonball!
She
Kaboom.
wouldn't cannonball, but she'd run in.
And I guess I just awkwardly go get some new supplies, repack my bags, and wait.
Trying to get smelly fur.
All right, Maya. What kind of person are you? Where are you gonna go to try to find someone to look after your house?
Probably the tavern.
All right. So you're gonna go around the tavern and you're gonna ask around. Let me.
All right, I'm done. I'm
Well
done
then,
with it.
Ooh.
I hate how you secretly roll. You're garbage. All right, there is the son of a local ranger. He's not old enough to become one of the rangers to go into the deep mountains, but he's a bit too old to just sit around, under his father's care, and he would be more than willing to go out and uh, uh, camp out at your house, and keep it's close enough that his dad isn't too worried about him, but far enough that he feels like he's actually roughing it. And
There you
God
go,
damn it,
Scout.
Thank you,
you
dear.
rolled so well on that percentile. Yeah, you're not going to get charged anything.
He doesn't want to be paid?
He insists that he wants to live on off the land like his mom.
Live off the fat of the land.
Well, okay.
He proudly
If you need like any supplies though, if the building gets damaged, let me give you the address of where I'm staying in Fafnir. I'm not gonna let you pay to repair my house.
He's not going to repair it, but he'll look after it for free as long as he gets to stay in it free of charge. Because he's roughing it now. And he proudly hefts like a hewn short bow.
Cool.
Ooh. Okay.
So, do you want to pay to get your house repaired? Is that the thing?
Yeah.
My bro, who's uh, house I'm doing this from, he just whispers to me, "Hire a Mexican."
I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean, do Mexicans really exist
Yes.
in this setting?
No,
Pretty much every race, like human, quote unquote, sub race exists, including Caucasian white people and stuff like that. It's just
Okay.
since every culture got obliterated, they've all combined into like a homogenous set up in the Dragon
Are they
Isles.
dragon beige?
So, are you telling me that everyone's just ambiguously brown now?
No, it's just after literally every single, all of their homelands got destroyed, they all banded together, went north, adopted one language because it was easier, and founded the Dragon Isles. So
And now they kind of look like dragons, also.
Yep. And now, over the course of several hundred years, you don't really see any humans that are just plain human anymore. In any event. I should start taking screen caps of Merzendi's rolls.
Yeah.
Just because they annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Well, this is what you
So-
get. This is what you get.
Yeah, the only time I can roll good. Alright. So for repairing your house, how long do you want it to take? Do you want it done before the year's out? This is the spring, so you have about 9 months. Do you want it done maybe in a year? What are you thinking? The dogs are barking.
I'm not in any particular rush, really.
Hey, come on.
It's gonna be cheap.
This isn't real life where contractors take literally forever to do any job. This is a fantasy world, and in these people, they build houses to survive. They know how to build them fast and fix them. It's not going to take that long to fix a house.
But I
Eh,
think he's asking how many people I want to hire.
Oh.
And it's going to take a certain amount of man hours and yeah.
if it's
Very
one
well.
person working on your house, it's going to take a little while. It kind of got dilapidated.
I don't mind it taking like a year and a half.
All right, so you just want to hire the one?
Yeah.
God damn it! Now I have to actually try to do math and economics.
Can I just like mark down 100 GP?
Yeah, just do that. I'm not gonna bother with that.
Hire one dwarf, pay him half in gold, half in liquor.
Dwarfs
you're
don't
good.
exist in the setting.
Oh!
The recoil of horror!
Then who will be
Who
the
will
drunk?
be our Mexicans?
That would be
The-
Corlia.
The drunk miners are humans. It's in this setting, elves are taller and more lithe than humans, and their insult towards humans is to call them dwarf because they're short. Humans are the dug too deep, dug way too, big bearded,
You know what
heavy
happens
drinking
when
race.
a dwarf and a elf fuck? They get a human. Think about it.
Yeah.
Huh? That'd make for some hella confused parents then.
All right, hang on, my bro's taking off. All right, so your house is going to take a little while to be repaired. However, after that, you're going to come back to a nice homey space.
Yay.
Is there anything anyone would like to do in Mavara before moving on to your next goal in Leakston?
Nope,
Not
good.
that I can think of.
Can't think of anything off the top of my head.
I'll top up my supplies.
All right, mark that off of your, just I don't know, a few silver to top off your supplies.
I've been actually tracking them, so
All right. So, if there is nothing else you guys would like to do,
I'm gonna have a
I
picnic
would like.
with Bodhi.
Okay.
Yeah. Picnic.
So while you guys are doing that, Maya, would you like to make a check to decipher your mum's journal? I forgot to do that at the top of the session.
sure. It was an int check, right?
It was an int check or I think it was Society for Language.
What language is it in?
Oh. Cipher.
It's code. It's ciphered Wolfkin.
Do you speak Wolfkin? Wait.
Yes, that's the common language
Literally
in this
everyone speaks
country.
Anyone else here speak
There's
Titan?
lots of
No?
working
Just me?
in it.
You don't feel like you've made any progress since the last time you tried. Would anyone else like to try?
I'll
Or
give it a shot.
would anyone who actually has a skill in society like to give her advantage and let her roll again?
Take a stab at it.
Would
Yeah.
you like
What,
assistance from the Palamalawar
society?
then, if you want to come and join us at our little picnic?
Oh, goddamn, that cocktail made it have had touched too much. Ugh,
That's because it's a pint.
shut
I'll
up.
see if I can dirk this roll if you come over here.
As in, you need it trained if you want to bestow advantage on someone with a check. Like that's not trained, so no, you
Yeah.
can't give the,
Ah, okay.
you can't use
I
it
know.
to decipher. And that's a fail.
I can still look at it, can't I?
They're
I
identical
know you
to
have
what they
skill in
should
it.
be.
I was talking about the rest of everyone who I remember very few of them had.
I fucking have it because it applies to paladins because of the skill crunch. So I also happen to be a pretty good fucking code breaker, apparently. Feel free to roll again.
Huh.
I have
I mean, good
terrible
luck actually
design.
beating mine, but sadly it was an assist as opposed to actually trying to decipher anything for you. It's your book.
With that roll, you get slightly farther in deciphering your mother's code, but not as much as you'd like. I'm sorry.
I mean, slightly is better than we were last time when I had made 0 progress.
I just want to roll.
You may if you want.
Your society's is yeah. I was gonna say there's no way yours is trained. I haven't bothered to rewrite my things for the skill crunch. I just know the ones that are applicable, and I've kept all of the checks equal because fucking
You
whatever.
basically back up what Maya found out. You look over her notes and say, "Yeah, that seems right." Give her a thumbs up and then trot off.
That's basically all I can do anyway. She's as dumb as Dirk.
It's untrained, right? I'm not actually
Yeah.
gonna roll, but
Yeah, no, you can't assist with untrained checks, though you can still
You
attempt
can
them.
try to crit fish by looking at it really, really hard. Because I'm gonna give you shit if an untrained is a nat 20, but it's not as if a trained made a nat 20. So
It's like cryptology, but you sneeze and then the booger obscures something, and it turns out that it reveals part of the code by proxy. Like,
I do not savant.
that you
You
do
do
not.
not Dirk it.
So, with that done, if everyone is happy with what went down, Bodhi and Learly have a nice picnic. It's whatever they decide for victuals is delicious.
nom,
And
nom.
let's move you back over to the world
Vittles.
map. Victu, whatever.
It's
I
pronounced
won't-
Vittles.
Yeah.
It's straight up pronounced Vittles.
Stupid American language.
Glorious American language.
It's not even American. It's friggin' French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked it up because I've never heard. I've only read the word. So yeah, I just looked it up because I thought it was
That
right. I was
explains
wrong.
the silent letters.
It is in fact French.
But it isn't actually pronounced Vittles. It's Beatles. That sounds way too French for an American. So
In any event. So, what would you guys like to do? Would you guys like to wait for the next ship to take you back to Fafnir? Or would you like to take the, well, relatively safe road? Oops, I
Wait.
clicked on the wrong thing.
Didn't we go?
Hmm?
Oh wait, this is the same.
You-
Didn't we
you
go
don't
to?
like
Did we
this?
not? We didn't go to Leakston yet, right? At all?
Nope.
Okay.
We're headed southeast.
Is that you again, Scow? Like
Da-
what
da-
you did in third
da- 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 da.
I fucking saw third and D. You can't escape me.
And we're gonna find the Ark.
So, you are still within the relatively patrolled zone of the Rangers. Would you like to go down through this area and go up here?
Yeah.
Or would you like to go back, take just a boat back, go back to Fafnir? Stop it.
No, we're gonna do that job in Leakston.
Alrighty. Get out of here.
See, now
Alright.
my really nice line had to get removed, you guys. This is why we can't have nice things.
Alright. So,
Do that one.
I am going to, it is the morning, so I'm going to move you guys down to here, and I'm going to say that takes a day. Would anyone like to roll me a D100, please?
I'll do it.
Rem has that.
You
evil
did
on
it.
him.
Wait,
He said
nope.
it first.
You did it last time. Someone else other than Winter. Winter rolled a 45 last time.
What are we rolling?
Rem said it
Oh,
first. It's
damn.
the chance die for travel. Oh, fuck you!
Oh,
That's
what?
incredible.
Shazam!
You're never allowed to
be
roll a
fair,
chance again.
I didn't make these things based on certain things because I wanted to pepper it out because of your guys' eclectic rolling, but that's still a fun one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Is it in alphabetical order?
Oh no, my random encounters page was one of the ones that died.
Oh no!
Oh no.
God fucking damn it! I'm not sure if any of you heard about the problems I've been having over the last few days.
I have not.
Okay, so I've had one of the worst weeks I've ever had. Not only being sick as hell, but Roll20 deleted a lot of my stuff.
Inhale harder, Dick.
So
If I did that, I might actually inhale your ego.
You can only
damn
hope.
it, I had
I can't be
really-
contained, only slowed.
I had a really nice map for this, but it looks like your guys are gonna have to deal with a blank white map because I don't want you sitting there literally for half an hour while I redraw the thing.
We fighting 1d4 boulets?
No.
No, they're awakened. Boule goes. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
I
Totally
actually
didn't even.
I kind of wanted to Kanathis, one of these days you need to share with me that Boule girl artwork.
What?
One
I don't
of
have any.
No, Savan
who
has that.
did then? Was that
Saban?
Saban?
Savan
No, I
totally
don't
has
think so.
artwork for Boule girls.
Oh yeah, that was an encounter we missed in.
Yep.
Yep. We watched you miss it.
We erred on the side of caution, and we regretted it. Apparently.
Yeah, you didn't get to see Boule girls.
Nope.
Alright, hang on.
Maybe they'll come back up in even the next generation.
I am
You
excited
have
for the next
got to
generation.
be pissing in my Cheerios. It deleted the shit off my token.
Bro.
This would be a time for you guys to get drinks, take a leak or whatever while I pull this shit up.
While you hastily reconstruct the encounter that was destroyed.
Yeah.
So, Scott, did you pick out any? Is there a?
Oh, yeah, tough choices. Tough choices.
There's some good ones.
Yeah. The third one down is Attempter.
I don't even remember. I don't even know what order they're in.
Oh, I would show it on stream, but I can't. So sorry, stream. You're gonna miss me looking at sexy.
Oh, I know
sexy
that
pictures.
one. The one that I know that one.
Yeah, that
Okay,
one.
I'm looking. It's a good one.
Maybe the girl on the left of this one.
Hmm?
Which I suppose I can show on stream because that one's safe for work. Just barely.
See the
The one on the left with the
makes
eye
an
patch.
L. Yes. Okay, that one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, you're posting them to me. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
And
Eye patches are nice.
yeah, and I mean it makes sense for a little Blood Rager. And also the one that's got the Zarya haircut.
Oh, I know that
Which
one.
is not safe to show on stream, holy shit.
No, that one is not. No, that is very not safe for work.
Oh my.
And then whatever happens, the bimbofied version is the pink one a couple of pictures down. The really, really pink one.
Oh,
Which
Yeah,
is
which-
really cute art.
Which pictures are we looking at?
Yeah, you can't see it's part of Keena's secret collection of shark grills.
Oh wow, he allowed you into the Primo collection.
Yeah, I'm looking at that Primo shit.
the one at the very bottom is one of my favorite pictures.
The very, very bottom. Let's Yes, it's so lovely. It's very wallpapery. Like,
Mhm.
It's a good one. I also think the facial expression on the self-suck one, top tier.
Yeah.
I'm not posting them in Discord, it's the secret collection, Emery. Tisk tisk. Not letting you in on this sharky goodness.
So how fucked do you think we are?
What do you mean? Oh, what? Because that's a one. Well, he used the word fun as opposed to well, good luck. So I mean, we'll be fine. Actually, no. That's probably the opposite. Because when it's this should be fun is when the miscalculation happens and it's one of the deadly encounters, and then the well, you better watch out is where he puts something strong in, rolls like trash, and we steamroll over it and come up with extra loot.
True.
It's true.
It is something that
So we
could
might
indeed
actually
happen.
be in danger.
Who knows? You might pull some Lady of the Lake bullshit, and I walk out with Excalibat.
Excalibastard.
No, Excalibat. It's like Excalibur, but they turned it into a Louisville Slugger.
Louisville?
Yeah, Louisville Slugger.
Better.
The Louisville. I like Louisville more.
Yeah.
It's pink.
Yeah, he or she or it or attack helicopter who can wield the Excalibat shall be the biggest thug of the entire wood.
The biggest thug of the entire wood.
May you crack many a skull, and apparently squat harder than a Slav ever could dream of.
May you roll high. Return of Bob the Bastard, the guest appearance from Saban's game.
Bob the bastard sword.
We get to wait with bated breath to get murdered.
I'm sorry, it's not my fault this time.
No, it's not your fault. Roll20 can be a bit of a shit.
So we're gonna have to pull. So either we're gonna have fun here, and I do need fun in my way, or we're gonna need to pull some Dark Souls bullshit in order to survive.
Some Dark Souls bullshit? Oh, do you mean I'm gonna have to jump off a roof, do a weird thing, and get the Anor Londo skip early?
Yeah.
I miss speedrunning that game. I had a talk very recently about the whole nature of how speedrunning a bunch of games, works out, and that Dark Souls 1 still is one of the most fun games to do runs of. Like, vague jankiness aside, it is so open on how you complete it. It's so open, and there are lots of also things that are broken about it that never got fixed, that only serve to make things more interesting for sequence breaking it. So Dark Souls Bingo came about, which is where you have a bingo card of randomly generated challenges or things that you have to do on your character, and then if you can make a line of them, then you win, and it becomes a speedrun race at the same time.
I still regret that I never really got into Dark Souls, but at the end of the day, I have to say I don't think it'd be really my game.
It's fucking delightful.
A buddy of mine tried to get me to play Bloodborne, and that kind of seemed fun, even though I kind of got steamrolled before I exit the first area.
Yeah, that happens.
Simply because... No, he commended me for getting so far into the first area without dying because I knew what kind of game I was walking into, and I was justifiably paranoid of every blind corner. But then the 2-on-1 giant freaking dog thing beast kind of happened, and yeah, I rolled where I shouldn't roll, and then I got corner fucked.
Yep, that's how that game goes.
And I respect that.
Sounds about right.
I respect that about it.
Respect the game.
Respect the game, and it'll respect you. That's
It
how
will
I
never
survived
respect.
the majority.
It will not
No
respect
Soulsborne
you.
game. No Soulsborne game will ever respect a player.
No. It
No.
respects the player by only mildly slapping its dick across your face instead of just entirely doing the meat hammer.
Nope. Just occasionally, because it happens to feel like it at random, it will steal an input from you. Or insert an input.
That's dick.
Yep.
Of course, that kind of goes with slapping a stick across your face repeatedly.
Correct.
Oops.
Slap, 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 slap.
God fucking damn it.
Always good to hear. Oops, just out of nowhere. I think, oh, alright.
We also like to hear "God fucking damn it" from the GM.
Yeah.
Personally, one of my favourite things to do as a GM is go when I roll something that no one else can see.
Oh,
Drink, drinky bird, drink. Drink harder than my other players could ever possibly drink of.
More than you could ever drink of.
I mean,
Alright, despite the
drinky.
fact that it's taking forever, don't expect much out of this. It's just that I had to find everything I pulled it from, and then because I had it all in notes on their tokens, right? Where
Yeah.
I could
Mhm.
find everything for it. Yeah, I had to look all that shit up again.
Yeah.
it's fine. We understand. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it happens. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us, and the worst of us, and the blessed of us.
The blurst of us.
Hashtag blessed.
In the meantime, I am compiling a few extra pictures to continue adding to that pile.
Even more sharks for the shark throne?
More sharks.
Yes. Such a lust for sharks.
Some of them are going to be a bit not safe for work.
That's fair. That is fair. Don't worry, I've made sure that that engine tab is not on the same tab that is streaming, because that would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
You know, I have so much of it. If I could, I would give you guys some of this Christmas candy.
I've put on like a kilo over the month. I'm good. I'm good on stuff.
Please take it away from me. They keep giving it to
Sugar.
me and they don't understand.
But they're
It's
peppermint
been-
puffs. They're
it's-
harmless.
Such a lust for
been-
revenge!
20 years, they still give me the same goddamn saccharine
I'm
bullshit.
not going to lie. If my parents one year just decided to send me an entire box that was just filled with what are they called?
Peppermint puffs.
No.
Mm,
Toffee.
No.
Describe it.
um basically it's just I don't remember what it's called. I don't know what it's called. It's but it's basically it's a candy that's basically just like mint cream and chocolate on the outside.
like
After
After
Eights?
Eights?
Those, yes, those. If they were to just send me like a box filled with those boxes, I'd be a very happy person for a while.
Just
I
fucking
would eat
destroy
them and eat them, and I would feel like a terrible person, but I'd feel so happy about it. There would be no regrets.
I have used those to fill crepes before.
Oh my!
Yeah, that's right.
I remember.
It's a dangerous game you play.
It is a dangerous game I play.
Alright.
And
I
they,
think
they
it
were
was,
freshly made crepes, so they were hot. So when they went in, when the
Ooh.
After Eights went in there, they had been kept cold so that they would melt whilst being eaten.
Nice.
I swear I had a cool thing for this with a
Oh my!
sweet ass background and stuff like that, but it took me so long to pull up the things that I took this from that I really didn't want to like spend another 5 minutes finding the background again. So please arrange yourself in a marching order before I do anything. Facing north.
Okay, Marlon.
That was a long ass link, but that's the thing.
As you move toward your destination and the sun begins to set and you're starting to look for a place to set up camp, you feel like you stepped through a. For a minute, it was almost as if walking was difficult and you had to force yourself forward, as if you were stepping through a layer of some sort. And as you do so, everything feels wrong. The sun doesn't look as it should. The way that it light reflects off of the plants is just off. And as you contemplate this, a boil, not as in like a hump or a mound of dirt, but a literal boil seems to grow and burst out from the ground. And initiative. Horrible amalgamation of deer, man, and flesh pops up screaming from the ground.
Damn.
Is it a mandeer bear?
Man, bear pig! Also keen to check this fucking picture out. It is a giant After Eight. It is a shopping bag sized After Eight.
That thing.
Wait a minute.
Have fun.
Son of a bitch.
Why?
Wafer thin chocolate mints.
Where can I get one?
Giant After Eights.
Oh my god.
I actually do like chocolate mints. In moderation,
It's
of
because
course.
it's dark chocolate. And also, mint itself isn't too fucking sweet.
Mint and dark chocolate is one of those flavors.
Oh, dude. Oh,
It's
dear
like
sweet
peanut
God,
butter
that
and
is a large
chocolate.
chocolate. It's a very large chocolate.
Okay, I've added some more pictures there.
Dope.
Feel free to reload the album.
Scroll.
They seem to be added in no particular order.
I was just like, wait a second. This page has gotten larger, but everything has moved down weirdly. Alright, to the top. It's injected them upwards.
There's only 4 of you there.
Oh, Cupcake is an awesome artist.
Who?
Cupcake drawings.
Is winter actually here?
Oh, what, huh? I
Initiative,
got
boyo.
distracted.
You didn't even listen to my... Okay, never mind.
Getting our shit rocked.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You didn't listen to my cool intro of these horrible things.
It was cool. Don't feel bad.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Ah, yes. Such delightful shirks.
Damn it, I forgot to click my token.
I mean, those things are actually actively hard to look at.
Stray, I need you to add me to the turn order. I forgot to click my token.
Done.
Oh, those are awesomely grody. Fuck yeah.
I can expand them again so you know what they look like.
That's cool, I just zoomed in instead. I'm awesome.
Now expand them again. I want to get a closer look at this grody-ness.
Expand them again. I'm halfway there.
Oh.
I'm gonna complete.
Ugh. Ugh.
Rad.
Oh, that's so nasty.
Alright. I think everyone's on turn orders. Sort sending.
I've always loved that picture of the tiger shark, the one that's 4 pictures down.
Even with a +7 to their initiative.
Best shark waifu.
Alright.
Such best. So many maidens.
Just me rolling ever. Look at that. 8 and a 2. Alright guys. Voland, you're up. They have burst out from boils in the ground.
Oh boy.
Yeah, which would be awesome if I could roll. Voland! These things literally rip their way out of giant boils in the ground.
What the?
Oh, boil! Here we go again.
Bodhi, I think these things are more your area of expertise, because I'm pretty sure that ain't holy.
Maybe. I'll tell you when I have a turn so that I can make a knowledge check. Woo!
But I am still going to take my hammer out and step forward like the fucking boss I am.
Don't get tripped over.
Shut up. And I guess, can I ready an action that if they approach us to try to smash it with a hammer?
You have to specify what kind of you know, I think it's you can specify you're going to try to power attack or standard attack, or what are you doing?
I always power attack.
What kind of
Yeah,
choice
well-
is that? I hate hitting things successfully,
no.
and I just like hitting harder.
No. I have Furious Focus, so my first attack, I lose nothing.
Oh, neat.
Yes, I'm going power attack, then Vital Strike. I only get one attack.
But
But
it's
when
a
I
real
hit-
successful hit, usually.
You guys remember that knowledge checks are free actions, right?
Oh, okay.
Free actions that we can take on someone else's turn.
No. But I'm saying that Voland can make one if he wants. But you have to
what-
suggest a knowledge check that you might want to use on this, and I can tell you if that would work.
Religion or society? I mean, religion or nature?
Neither of those.
So it's going to be spellcraft. Okay.
Darn it.
Actually, with nature, yeah, nature would work because of reasons. Yeah,
Would societies work?
no,
I'm real good at societies.
nature would work if you would like to use your use a free action to try to figure out what these things are.
Alright, I'll take a stab at it.
You know these things are fey. That's all you know about them.
Y'all, not quite sure, but, pretty sure this came from the other side of the hedge, if y'all know what I mean.
Nope.
Nope.
Fae,
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Why didn't you just say that?
Don't you think? You mean they were Fae?
I mean, fake can
I
be
don't
ugly.
know.
I'm sure they're not Fae anymore.
I mean, there's a lot of weird shit over there. I don't know them.
Maya's turn.
I'm gonna roll spellcraft.
Yes, you may roll spellcraft to figure out what these things are. They definitely are fey.
And since that was a free action, I'll like magic missile vanilla one.
Okie dokie.
Magic Missile. The ever-reliable spell.
That was mage armor. Oops.
Yep.
Still good shots.
Alright, so the closest one you said?
Yep.
Quick cast mage armor offensively. Take that! You're so hard to hit now. I forgot to do that breathing thing again. And my body was like, hey, yawn. Oh, right, sorry. Breathing.
Do that. Yes.
Do that thing we gotta do to not die. What was that? I don't...
Okay, Manuel Samuel.
Okay, I'm gonna try my own nature check.
I have
There.
Nope.
Forgot that they were
Look out, it's an orc!
You squint. You squint and cock your head. Is that a fae? Doesn't look like a fae.
Now, question: have we had a long rest since the temple?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good. Then I have all my rage rounds. I'm gonna rage.
You
Despite
have
all
no
your
idea
rage.
how sad I am that the background that I lovingly crafted for this one, because this is like a nat 1 thing. It was going to be great.
I'm just gonna say this, and this is completely out of character. I have no idea where you got these tokens from, but they are awesome.
Actually, I browse a lot of like horror threads on X. Well, I used to anyways, and I collected a lot of images for it. I'll actually link the art I got it from later on.
Yeah, because that's some Cthulhu shit right there.
I'm gonna charge this one.
All right.
Because my charges are 100.
Oh, sweet
Nice.
Christ.
The feat is called Light Brigade.
Oh, charge a leopard.
Yay.
In
So wait, does
Strayfinder,
charge add anything to my attack? I forget.
In Radio Nowhere,
Okay.
that happened with centaurs. Charge adds what to your attack? 2, I think?
Yes.
Yeah. It's 2 to your attack.
-2 to AC.
Okay. So I'm running -4 AC right now.
Shit.
One thing I do like about Charge in like FFG is the the advantage that the BS attacks have on you, as in they, I mean, WS attacks have on you was just like a +10 or +20, but like the -20 the BS attacks have on you. Just FFG as a whole is a really great system.
It's practical.
Yeah. If
And
I
they
was
were there-
I
insane,
didn't
I
have
would.
rage.
If I was insane, I'd homebrew an entire fantasy version of it. But
There was a
Hello.
fantasy.
I literally just said I'm not Merzendi.
There was a fantasy
Alright.
flight game.
That's a 20, and the damage is 12.
Okay.
12
It's a 20 and the
damage?
damage is 12. I
Yeah,
heard it.
yeah.
Cruel amalgamation. You have charged it. It looks at you and it does. Okay.
It seems strangely accepting.
It is
21
strangely
hit you.
okay. It is strangely okay with this change of pace.
If that's an attack on me, it's gonna hit.
hmm
I'm running at -4 AC. It does 8 damage.
All right.
Or does it-
So you take
does
8.
12?
What is this? You take 8 slashing damage, and you take 4 cold damage as the chill of its claws goes straight to your core.
Straight to your crotch.
Vulnerable rager. So does the damage apply twice or once?
Once.
Yeah, it's all one
Sorry,
hit.
thought.
Wait, invulnerable rager. What did he take as your elemental resistance?
Cold, but I'm not there at the +5 yet,
Ah, okay.
or the plus whatever for cold yet.
Okay. One of my favorite barbarian archetypes in Pathfinder.
My favorite barbarian archetype is Player Scald.
Lear
So yeah,
alive.
-1. So I take 11.
Me?
Yes,
Uh,
you.
We're still level 3, right?
Yep.
You are
Okay.
level 3 for now. Actually, it's usually at the end of the session, but resolving
At the end of
Maya's
the
thing
session.
Maya's thing got you up to level 4.
At the end of the session, then.
Yeah.
Yep. At the end of the session and getting all the way to Leakston Village, you guys will be level 4. But for now, you guys are level 3. So, an abomination has risen up from the ground,
I know.
and from what your friends tell you, it's not undead. This is in fact Fey.
Bodhi, you're going to charge it, right?
Oh yeah,
Like
totally.
the big strong warrior.
Yep.
I'm going to have Corlia and Bodhi DR.
Sweet.
DR2.
Thank you.
Woo!
Bio.
Free!
Bodhi.
Okay, let's see here. Alright.
Are the things in charge range?
Okay, we are all charging.
Yep.
I'm perfectly okay with this.
I think
They're
Bodhi
kinda
has
far.
Yeah, I do. I'm doing it from way back here, and I'm still hitting.
Yeah.
Swoosh! That's a 30 to hit.
It does hit.
Thank
And
goodness.
the type is Cruel Amalgamation. It arches its back and lets out
Do the things look
unnatural
against mine?
scream. What?
Lucerne's only crit on 20 then?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 19.
Really?
Yeah, 20
Let's look
times
up the
2.
Lucerne hammer now.
But I'm
It
already
is.
going. I'm
20,
already getting
20
close
times
to it.
2.
Yeah. So, anyways, the amalgamation to your right leans back, splits open its chest, and then its lungs literally burst forth in an unholy scream. Please, let's see. How far is everyone else away? Oh, yep. Bodhi and Corlia, make me a will save against fear. Bodhi, it doesn't mean anything to you.
Yep, I am
Why the
unable to feel
bonus to will
fear.
rank?
Also, you get a bonus on your fear save. Because you're next to me. You have +4. Against
Do you want me
fear.
to add a little thing so people can see your aura, or no?
I mean, it's like, otherwise I just walk around with a 10-foot circle around me at all times. It's fine, I'll just remind people if they ever have to make a check in my range.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I have a +2 to will when I'm raging. So this is a +6. 18.
18 makes a save. And then the abomination goes voomp. And then voomp.
Goes voomp,
Shit!
voomp.
It's invisible.
Marlem.
Hmm. Let's see. How far can I get with a full action run?
Full action, well, it's 2 movement actions for a round, which is 60 feet.
Damn.
Actually, yeah, that's a perfect good thing. Did it just disappear, or did it dig, or did it just go into another boil in
No.
the ground?
It stepped back and then it seemed to step out of existence.
Ah, shit. A lot of things.
It could be anywhere. It could be above us.
It could be inside you.
It could be.
Ah,
It could now be the boil on the backside of your ass.
oh no.
I like this amalgamation. I didn't call it an amalgamation just because that's what it looks like. It's also an amalgamation of a stat block.
Woo.
I'll tell you which
Aha.
ones after I'm done. So Marlem, what are you gonna do? You moved up here, and
Full
is
action
there?
move. Nope.
Oh, okay. That was oh yeah, that was 60 feet, wasn't it? All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got there, everyone. Voland, it's your turn.
You can charge through allies,
Nope.
right?
No.
Not in this game. In FFG, you can charge through ally squares.
Damn. Wait. No, I'd need a feat for that shit. Uh,
It literally stepped back and then seemed to vanish from existence.
Do you have reach? You should try getting reach. It's really useful. Big fan. My voice is going again.
I'm totally in range right now.
Yep. There's more violence problem.
I'm actually going to do something a little tactical here. Because if they were me, and if it was turning invisible or digging or teleporting or what have you, if all the fighters are up there, I'm going to go back here and
Alright.
keep an eye on the mages.
So rules lawyer says you could move another 30 feet.
Me?
No, Marlon.
Marlem.
Just do a run action. Gotta go fast. Because if you can't
Hey,
fast
it's like
this,
the-
what have you got?
It's like the 2 other people that play this game. I kind of assumed they would have corrected me if I had slipped up.
No, I mean, it wasn't a mistake. He just
I
didn't
was
do a
pretty
run
sure it was
action.
just 2 moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I mean, there is. You could just move twice,
Well,
or
he
you can do a run action.
asked how far he could move, and Stray said he could do 2 move actions.
Oh, right. Okay.
Anyways,
I'm just gonna
so
hang out
you're
back here
gonna.
with the caster.
All right, Maya.
Can I do a spellcraft check on it stepping back and disappearing?
You may.
23.
It has stepped into another. It has taken a half step into another dimension.
It's like that other one has shifted into another plane.
Will it be back?
Probably. Well, it'll be able to come back if it wants to. And she's going to magic missile the other one.
Might be trying to bait us out.
I tried to get angry and no words came to me.
Generic
This is
rage.
There are no words.
I'm chafing!
Colia.
Smash!
There's a fly on my ass that refuses to go away.
I can't swat it with my tail.
It's a horsefly. It hurts.
I can't hurt it enough. I got a vulnerable rager. It's just annoying.
Corlia, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna power attack it.
Oh my.
Does 16 hit?
Meets beats.
Yay!
Hey, Corlia. Oop, hang on.
Did I kill it?
Splorch.
Hey, Corlia.
Yeah.
You take 18 damage.
Oh, they have Death
Fuck.
Bond.
15 damage.
This is psychic damage. Does Invulnerable Rager include psychic damage?
It includes all damage.
Alright then.
Yeah, gotta love that general barbarian all damage reduction.
Lirelai.
Hmm.
By the way, was Lirelai on my back?
No?
No. She hopped off. You charged forward and she stayed behind. So I assume that just means that she undid her suckers and let you run off. Because unless Kanathis moves his character with yours, I assume you guys have detached.
Correct.
Lamprey. Lamprey.
Hmm. Hmm. Let me see. Do I have a... I'm gonna ready an action to cast a spell on the creature when it appears.
Can you please specify what spell?
I'm going to cast Collapse on it.
Very well, thank you. Bodhi.
They're Fey, right? Well, they
Yes.
might be Fey. I'm gonna
You
shout...
have been told that they are definitely Fey.
Alright, I'm
That's all you
gonna stand in the middle of the group out of nowhere and then shout in Sylvan. Come and get me! I'm over here, you big stupid! And I will ready an action to hit the first thing that hits me.
A leaf falls on your head. You smash the tree.
I mean, if that happens, I fucking gotta smash the shit out of that tree.
The creature steps out again from apparently nowhere behind Corlia and tries to stab her right in the booty with its long claws.
Aha. Ready to action, go off.
Ready action goes off first, sorry.
You gotta make a fortitude save. DC 16.
Okay, let me look up its fort. Fort is... not bad. 14?
Aha! You fail.
Okay, what happened?
Sit down, motherfucker. You disrupt the muscles and nerves of the target, causing it to be knocked prone on a failed save. And if I spend 2 additional power points, it is on a failed save. The target is I'm choosing staggered for 3 rounds.
Dope.
All right. What does Stagger do in Pathfinder?
He can only take either a move action or a standard action, not a full round action.
He can only attack
so
from
He
move.
already
Basically, you only
used
get up.
a movement to get there, so I think that means that that's his entire thing.
He's also prone.
So let me
play whack-a-mole.
boop. All right.
Oh yeah, you got a hammer, don't you?
Yes, I do have a gigantic hammer.
Hey, look, it's in range.
It is
Marlon,
Keto,
All
it
right.
is
so hard to
staggered
take him.
and prone.
There's so many good sharks.
There are
Yeah,
many
I
good
think
many.
to
whack-a-mole.
move here.
I swear these things are great. If only I didn't roll literally the lowest for how many of them would appear.
I mean, no, these.
Here.
I mean, if it has a fear attack, I mean, that's definitely respectful because I don't see that.
If
every
it
day.
had hit Corellia before it had gotten staggered, that would have been sneak attack damage, which would have mean at the very least I would have done like 22 damage.
Why would it have been sneak attack?
Because that's what happens in Pathfinder when it's invisible and comes up from behind you in a surprise.
Yeah, if you're
yes.
attacked from concealment.
Mhm.
It's why there's an archetype of like a really asshole rogue that can shoot you from in front of you, but because they've got concealment from one of their I'm lying down as a sniper feats, they can just fucking just shoot sneak attacks at you, even though you're looking directly at them.
Oh right, I'm raging. I got rage powers.
Yes.
Anyways, please, everyone, shush. Marlon, what would you like to do?
Use the flamethrower.
Flammenwerfer. If there's
Yep.
Flammen.
All right, please, please roll.
I think that was...
I'm making your decision harder. You can reload that album again.
Boner is strong with this one.
And what was our 4d4.
And I think being prone
Oh,
means
so low.
Oh, I almost forgot.
it has a negative. Can it even dodge when prone and staggered? Hang on, because I assume this is a reflex save, right?
Yeah.
They can dodge, but they have a penalty to reflex.
DC's not particularly high though. So.
All right. So, can anyone tell me really quick what the penalty for being prone is for reflex saves? Isn't
You
that
can't
minus
do 'em.
Rules as written.
none?
Like, -4 penalty on melee attacks, can't use a ranged weapon, +4 AC against ranged attacks, -4 against melee
Staggered.
attacks. Staggered, no penalty to saves.
But you can't do a reflex save when you're prone. That literally takes a
It doesn't say anything about that under prone, so...
I remember that in D20.
Oh well.
I remember.
Go with the
well,
rules, I'd say, yeah.
eh.
Fuck it. Do it.
It was probably in the, the splats that I remember playing, but I haven't bothered reading literally everything since then. Does a 19 meet?
It beats it.
Alright, so it takes half that, but guess what? It's vulnerable to fire, so what's the vulnerability for 3?
Takes 3 extra damage.
Alright.
If it's vulnerability
Bullen.
and it doesn't have a number, they just take double.
Tiny little fighter rage. Charge. Gonna smash it with a hammer.
Alright, please roll your attack roll.
And for whatever reason, it seems... Oh, great. Roll 20 has eaten my macro. Yay.
What?
I used to have a macro. I have no idea what
I
happened.
used to have maps.
Apparently, roll 20 shit the bed a lot harder than we expected.
Y'all are making me nervous over here.
Because you two, like me, have all of your shit hidden in Roll20 but nowhere else.
Yeah, but you guys are also going off of Canadian and European servers, not United States servers. So
Well, I mean, I guess it does make a difference, yeah.
it does, because they run off different servers. Yep, you hit. So roll your damage if you would.
Okay. Where in the fuck is...
Like, Canadian servers are legendarily more reliable for MMOs. That's why I always used to play on Canadian World of Warcraft server.
That's because Canadian internet itself is shit. Well, at least the deals offered and rates and amounts of internet you're allowed are shit.
Yes.
Yeah, but in America, it just crashes every 2 seconds. 21!
Oh, I guess, was it +2 from charge?
Yes, to hit.
I
Not
thought
to
there was
damage.
also...
No, that
thought
was
there was also
specific to
bonus
that was
damage.
specific to Corlia being a centaur charging.
Okay. Oh, she has that charge, okay.
They all have that, they're centaurs.
My,
Wait, what? Huh?
Nothing.
If it,
Pew pew.
Alright. You do know Fae aren't immune to mind control, right?
See, the thing is, I'm fairly certain these aren't humanoids.
Oh, you only
And
have
you
the
know what?
person spells right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm also fairly certain this has more than 4 hit dice, since 2 of them, well, 2 to 4 is apparently a challenging encounter for a party of our size. So,
If I could hit or ever make a save.
yeah. So none of my enchantment spells can affect these guys.
If it makes you feel better, you do roll great as a player.
Corlia.
Oh, oh, oh.
okay, yep. That'll be part of my attack. So.
Well, this is part of the thing. You know how if you just have 2 enemies on the field, eventually you're just going to be able to overwhelm them. The thing is, there should have been up to 4, but I rolled 1s.
Yeah, no surprise.
Alright.
Great card.
Let's move you to front, so. Yep,
Is that
18, 18.
I must say,
Slam.
It does. It does. Please take 7 damage.
who?
Corlia.
Okay.
I'm down to a quarter of my health.
Taking all that overkill damage.
Corlia.
Alright.
Oh, I didn't even need my spirit wisps for either of them.
What the fuck were these?
I just noticed this the one you just added to the album is just a shark.
And with your last swing, the
not just any
creature
shark.
screams and
It's a
falls
shark.
into a pile of viscous and differently shaped skulls.
Ugh.
The unnatural aura that surrounded them falls, and you are once again in a placid forest.
That was
The
weird and
fuck was
gross.
this?
Well, those are disgusting.
What do?
That was definitely one of the weirder things I've had to hit with my hammer.
Corlia can have 15 hit points back.
Yay.
Aren't you exhausted post rage? I can't remember.
Yup.
So, to investigate the skulls, would that be
That's
a
3
nature
rounds
or...
of rage, so 6 rounds of fatigue.
Oh, alright, it's only rounds of fatigue. I was going to say, because I can cure that fatigue, but if it's rounds, I'm not going to burn a lay on hands.
So, kids, that's what happens when you mix the Wendigo with an undead abomination.
Nope.
Oh no.
Oh! The Wendigo. That's
It
not a
just doesn't
creature.
have the Wendigo sickness or anything like that.
Yeah,
But
that was not a creature that I think I've only encountered that once. Um,
no, these things together. I did a few playtests where I fought them against each other. Every time the cruel amalgamations won, but there was more than two of them.
I see. Um, so to like try to learn anything from the skulls and bones and viscera left behind, would that be religion, nature, survival?
Because I do like games where they give you bonuses for just sitting around and looking at things, like FFG. I will allow you to make a either religion or arcana, wherever arcana went. I will allow you. I think it went spellcraft, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I will allow you to make a not religion, a what is it? Nature or spellcraft check. And I will allow you to make it with you know what? Because I allow you to make it an advantage to figure out what these things are.
So I'm just gonna click nature twice.
16. Look at that.
What?
There's no point in me being given advantage ever. I just rolled the same fucking thing twice.
I got it.
What's Spellcraft? I'm glad I rolled it twice.
Okay, so we have Volan the fucking ranger over here.
Voland, you know that during the war in Paradise, half of the wild court went with Mephistopheles, and this is one of their experiments, an amalgamation of different fey creatures, which includes lesser Wendigo and, as you fish it out, little fairy skulls.
uh, so kid,
Pretty
so
sure
kids,
I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Wendigo.
It is.
it's
Yeah,
Wendigo.
it is. Wendigo.
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 Whatever.
It's Wendigo, you guys.
Well, Wendy.
Risky Wendigo.
Okay, kids. A little history lesson. Remember the war? Remember the wars in like was what you call it? The war in heaven?
It's the War in Paradise. The War in Heaven is from 40K.
Okay, kids. Remember the war in paradise?
Kinda, sorta.
I might have
Bodhi
been
was
asleep for
probably
that.
there.
Actually, the only one who wouldn't. Nope, you weren't asleep for that. You were actually in that.
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, no, I know it pretty well.
Well, apparently with the Fae that at least this is what I can kind of reckon about it. Apparently with the Fae that went with Mephistopheles, they did some real nasty shit, and it looks like this. Picking up a couple little fairy skulls, looks like this is the crapshoot you get when you mix a couple real unfortunate Fae and what looks like, considering the stomach contents, lesser Wendigo.
I looked it up just to rub it in guys' faces. It is Wendigo. Fuck you all.
It's Wendigo.
Wendigo?
Yeah, the
Apparently
dingo.
Yeah, Wendigo. Apparently whenever the baby arrives.
Yeah.
Although I think me and Kanathis have no dog in this fight because we're West Coasters and this is an East Coaster Native American folklore. But still,
No,
this is
West
what happened. No,
Wendigo I
it's
thought was like
nope,
Pacific Northwest.
nope. It is up. I looked up. It is in the East Coast and it's up near the Atlantic in that region. Anyways,
I always thought it was a West Coast creature.
nope, that is Bigfoot. But anyways, so you know that this creature is in fact like a lesser Wendigo and just jammed with like the tortured skulls of a bunch of fairies and then a bunch of protoplasmic goop.
Oh, it's not. I guess it's technically us, but it's mostly Canadian. Okay, it's their
we've moved on from there. Ram, we
No one
don't
cares
get no,
now.
we don't give a shit.
Hey, I care about folklore, okay?
Later on.
So many.
This is some kind of fucked shit.
Alright. let's continue on our magical journey, I guess, and hope that we don't run into any more Fey abominations.
Can I have the skulls?
No,
I want the skulls.
absolutely not.
Why?
You can't just
Why?
loot skulls. What are you, an animal?
I do have hair.
Are you a dog? Is that why you want the skulls? Chew on
Ish.
their bones?
No.
Do you
Go-
want to mount them on your wall, Roland?
No.
I'm gonna put it out there. I would be mildly offended if you took the skulls of sentient creatures.
No, you'd be surprised at the amount of people who want little silvered skulls on their
I
weapons.
would be way more offended if you took the skulls of sentient creatures in order to silver them and put them on weapons.
Or you can get another 7. Ow. I should stop doing that. That hurts now.
Are you alright, dude?
Yeah, I'm saying that in character.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
Lorelai's burning health to give health.
I was not paying attention.
I am incurring non-lethal damage in order to absorb the wounds from Corlia.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Gotta spend money to make money.
Fine,
Yeah.
I guess we can give, I don't know, bury them.
Your healer class is fucking metal. Alright. Oh. Are you guys going to rummage around these things, or are you gonna move on?
Yes, I will rummage.
Yeah, just, don't loot body parts, because that's not cool.
Yes,
Yay! Guess
will
what you
ru-
find?
What? More body parts?
You find more body parts, and weirdly enough, a date.
Usually my dates involve candles and a little bubble bath, but what kind of date are we talking about?
Date of fate, bro.
Roll a d8.
Oh, I thought you said date, not D8.
Yeah, no, that is it. It's called the date of fate. It's a d8 of fate, so it's called a date.
I was not aware
Shamelessly
of it.
stole it from Scow.
It came up in this session earlier. Twice, no less.
Aw. Wait, are highs good or bad in this session?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
That much in SP.
Nice! Shh. What? I'm okay with this.
Equivalent of 40.9 gold.
Yeah, welcome to rolling 1 on a table and then me rolling. I should just have sicked 4 on you. That would have been more fun. Anyways.
Yep.
So, whoop.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. If there was at least one more, you would have knocked me out. Maybe killed me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you are here for the night.
Because
Can we,
Corlia would not have pieced
move
together those things were hurting her with the bonds.
Would you like to push through the night, or would you like to make camp here?
Can we move a little further away from the massive amalgamation corpses before we make camp?
Because I was saying that you were looking towards, you were just looking for a place to make camp when this happened. So it was about maybe 6 when this happened. It is now about, you journeyed on for about an hour more, and now you're making camp.
Yeah.
So, I think this is the first time the party has made camp, so we're going to go to my blank camp page. And,
The blank campaign.
yep. Who, I think everyone can see, right?
Yep.
Who has brought a tent, and who has wanted to get like a hammock?
I have a tent.
I have a hammock.
I have a tent.
I have a tent.
I have
One at a time. All right. So, Merzendi, what do you have?
A large tent.
Let's.
I don't think I have a tent written down, but I didn't realize the carry capacity of a centaur before now.
Large tent.
Before we started playing the game.
Whoop. Whoop. There we go.
Thank you.
Maybe kind of do this, and this is her tent, and
Oh, I
not
totally
too
forgot
close
I
so we
had
get
this
set on
thing.
fire. And I should just copy over all your tokens. That's it? I copied over the entire thing. Why did it just...
I mean, are we hidden behind her giant horse ass?
We might be off the bottom of the map.
No, it was an entire row.
I have one of those hanging teardrop shaped tents
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
that like can hang off the ground through a bit by like ropes in a tree and stuff like that.
Cool.
I have a hammock.
I actually don't think those are on the Roll20 thing.
Probably not.
If you're willing to send me a version of it, I'm more than happy to pop it into the map thing for ad infinitum. So, Corlia. Oh, damn. Sorry, Mercendi. Corlia, what are you bedding down in? Pets and ignoring me.
What? I've got a large tent.
One that looks like Merzendi's, or...
Probably something with a wider opening if you got it.
I'm pretty sure I could make this a lot bigger. Hang on.
Just give me like, I don't know, just give me like a tent and something and just stick it in a tree. In that tree over there.
At some point in Urban Arcana, I'm just going to have to make like just a horde of shark girls turn up. Now that I have so many potential tokens.
So, Corlia, does that work out for you?
Yes, very much so. Thank you.
Alright. And Rem, what is you sleeping in? You got a hammock? You got a tent? What are you thinking of?
I was thinking just, my initial thought was
A
a
pup
hammock
tent?
and 3.
I kill me.
You know what, smartass? Sure.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh, great. Half of my inventory seems to be eaten.
There you go, a pup tent. Marlon.
Same as Volan.
Alrighty.
We are not bunk buddies.
Wait, what Lyral I got?
I think Learlie
I'm trying to
is...
find a picture of it.
It's like a hammock, but it's also a tent, right?
It's a tent that hangs from a tree, and it's like this in the shape of a teardrop. And you like the bottom.
Oh, I actually remember. Yeah, those things are pretty dope.
Yeah, I was about to say there's stats for it in Pathfinder.
You can hang them. You can like hammer them into the side of a into the side of a cliff, so you can camp on the side of a cliff. It's great.
Bodhi, you technically don't need a tent because you aren't vulnerable to disease or to sniffles, but are you going to get a tent just so your equipment doesn't get wet?
I will just stand there.
Okay.
I'll offer to let her leave her stuff in my tent.
I'll use it as I'll just stand next to whatever side of the tent would work as a windbreak because my backpack is masterwork and all the things I own are safe, and the rest of my stuff is all underneath a big green cloak.
Okay. And Kina is looking for a thing for that, and the GM really needs to piss. So, back in 5.
Roll20 really did shit the bed, didn't it?
It's stolen stuff off your character sheet.
My inventory is gone.
That does suck.
This is a mild problem.
Yep. Gosh, my bow is hecka strong.
You got this thing like this. This is what I'm sleeping in. Except it's only large enough for one person, and it is just full of tentacles.
There are so many tentacles. Still, it's awesome. God, there's so many cute sharks. Holy fuck.
Many shark.
And apparently, according to our GM, this is what I'm staying in.
Yep. Good old pup tent.
Yes, it is a teepee because I've slept in teepees. They are actually very nice.
Can't say I've
Very-
ever slept in a teepee.
They're a lot more spacious than you'd think.
They really don't look it.
All right. Hey, Scow.
Yes.
They're bigger on the inside.
How long have we been going?
We've been going for 2 hours.
In interest of getting you guys past this and getting to level 4, how about we just skip the random encounters for tonight because you guys literally rolled the nat 1 for this, and we get you guys over to Leakston Village.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
Sounds good.
If you just want to power us through, sure.
I mean, even if like the worst case scenario for a random encounter in this area is like another pack of wolves.
Well,
Because
we
guess
all
what?
know who fucked us up last time.
Yeah, well, you're still in ranger territory. And with the I didn't want this entire session to literally be random encounters. That would suck.
Counters of
We'll confirm
randomness.
not making progress because we just keep getting random encounters. It does suck.
Yeah, 1 is good enough. So, you guys wake up in the morning,
Feeling like
surprisingly
P. Diddy.
rested. Is that a reference?
It is.
Yes, it's a song.
Kesha.
Oh, okay.
I believe her name is
And-
Kedolisha. Thank you.
No, she
And-
changed it. It's she dropped the dollar sign.
Ah. I'm not down with the kids anymore, I guess. I've fallen out of times. Help me, Bats.
Ugh. All right. So, with that, you move on, and after many, many hours of hiking, which takes you a good part of the day, you have about 3 hours until sunset, you make it to Leakston Village.
Woo!
Hey, Lirelai.
Yes.
Oops. Do you remember that those nosebleeds you were having?
Yes.
You have another one as you approach Leakston Village.
Maybe I sucked a bit too many of your hurdies away.
Is it just dry air?
Maybe.
I'm gonna give you a look over. So peeky peek peek.
This is a very nice. This is a very nice background. Where did you find this? Can you send me this? I need
I
it.
can. How about I just click on your name in Discord and just drop you the image because
Please do so.
it took me hours and hours of scouring to find all of this stuff, and it was a lot. It was days ago, weeks ago actually, when I did this. So you guys are approaching Leakston Village.
I look
It doesn't
at
look
Lirelai
like
because she's
much of
moody.
a village, though. It looks like more of a city. Just a nice city perched upon a mountaintop.
I hate this city.
No, we built this city.
On rock and roll?
Yeah.
On rocks. No,
I
I
was
had
gonna
a
say on rocks, yeah.
I had a guy order a commission from me once from here, and when He paid extra for me for delivered to him personally. Then he tried to kill me with it. Was not fun.
Oh, what an
Really
asshole.
don't want to come back. Yeah, really don't want to come back here again.
Well,
Did he
apparently,
have
you must
six
have had a
figures?
craftsmanship failure then if it failed for murdering, right? That's supposed to be its modus operandi.
Oh, no. He said he wanted a two-handed sword, but he only had one arm. I still can't comprehend that.
Well,
Was it a really, really big arm at least?
I mean, yeah, it was a very big arm, but I think he was just still trying to overcompensate. Makes no mention of the hammer whatsoever.
Hammer time?
Not quite.
That was during the random encounter.
yeah, we had hammer time already.
And
They're like, you okay? You're all bleedy.
Twitch crashed.
I have a bit of a headache.
And maybe it's the altitude.
Hang on, Twitch crashed.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be okay.
Yeah, if you're sure.
Wait, not Twitch. Roll20.
Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully Twitch didn't. According to this, the chat server is broken, but I still have viewers.
No, okay.
Oh, that's the subset. Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. I just kept reloading the page over and over.
Yeah, well, alright, I'm back. It was on hatching dragons for the longest time. Alright, I'm back. You guys are approaching the entrance from right down here to Leakston Village, and despite its name, it looks much more regal than that. It seems to be a
It's not a very
fortress
leaky
city.
village.
Well, as you can see, there are a bunch of like waterfalls coming down from it, so it looks like it's leaking.
Oh
Maybe
yeah, it
that's
leaks
why
a
they call
ton.
Leakston.
Yeah.
That was even worse than mine. Much worse than mine.
And I brought my drink too far up to my face, and I spilled it on me.
Never going to escape Ganathis.
Yeah, can we just do our business here?
All right, you. What do? You are now on the bridge, approaching the village.
It was the mayor, right?
Yep.
The
Yeah.
mayor of Leakston Village is asking for assistance.
Let's go
Yeah,
find the mayor.
let's just speak
Should
with
say
him.
But there's a mayor right here.
Yeah.
I'm not,
Hmm.
I'll just gesture to Carlia.
There's also a Maya right here, but you know.
Am I riding a mare, actually?
Oh, come on. Stop it.
You telling your brain to behave. Come on, brain, we've been through
No,
this before.
no, it's Roll20.
Is it shit in the bed again?
It just won't load any of my token pages. Anyways, it doesn't matter to what you guys are doing, but go on.
Yep, to the mayor.
To the mayor.
Alright, as you guys approach the gate, they are not shut like you would expect such an isolated village to be. In fact, they are wide open, and as you enter the town, you see more humans than you've ever seen in your life. As in, not only is this human architecture you're looking at, but literally pretty much everyone you see seems to be a full-blooded human. Unless you are a human yourself and came from the Dragon Isles, this is the most humans you've ever seen.
Weird.
Oh, come on, you fucking piece of shit. I'll kill you. It keeps reloading every time I scroll down. So I tried to scroll down. I tried to scroll down to get like more, because it goes like human, female, 1, 2, 3, goes down. Yeah, if I try to scroll down and you pass that, nah, bro.
Lame.
Yeah, it is kind of lame.
Alright, there we go. Anyways, so you enter what appears to be a human settlement deep within Wolfkin territory. Even though humans are, aside from the one friend you have, remarkably xenophobic outside of Wolfkin.
Can I roll society to know some history of Leakston Village?
You may try.
Hold on.
20.
With a 20, you know that this place has always been a human village and has always touted itself as such. And during the Great War, where elves took over this continent, despite the fact that they were the dominant races, humans always existed here.
Maya will offer to tell anyone that doesn't know about like the history and just go into that if anyone takes her up on the offer.
Yeah, I've got some curiosity. I was probably not very present during that time.
You were only awake like 6 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I've tried to learn as much as I could during the interim, but there's a lot of history that I need to catch up on.
So you can wend your way through the entire village, but it seems like the seat of power and the temple that dominates the city are one and the same. But whenever you try to discern whatever god this was uh, built for, you aren't able to tell. It seems that any writing for such has been scratched out.
It's a weird city.
It is a strange place. Let's get to that mayor quickly.
And now it just has a picture of the thing I was trying to drag stuck on my fucking main screen. Great. Sorry, Roll20 has just been breaking down for me. Alright, so what do? You are greeted warmly, especially those of you of, the one of you of, Wolfie inheritance. And,
Hey.
as you're walking through the town, Scow, would you give me a d4, please?
Sure. Dope.
Aw.
Alright. No one particularly bothers you.
Probably for the best.
And you make it to the front entrance of what appeared to be once to be a temple. There don't seem to be, any guards or anything. Just a couple of gates. What do you do?
Walk on up. Walk on in.
Yeah, that seems to be the best thing to do.
Should I resuscitate the chapel? No, I should. Let me just delete a bunch of old stuff from in here. Hang on, let me click name C, and boop. Where are you? Still on that map? Alright, so you enter what appears to be a chapel. Paste you onto there, and whoop. No one recognizes this. Learlai's nosebleed continues to go.
Hello, old party.
Are they still there? God
They're
damn
still
it.
down
They're
there.
still there.
Hi, Scree.
Hi,
Aww.
me.
Cody! Wait,
Oh my god.
who in the hell was that devilishly handsome skeleton?
I don't know. He looked like he needed to be put on display somewhere.
He looked like he was busy trying to start the skeleton wars.
I mean,
Anyways,
with that,
in this old and shattered temple, which appears to have been, you know, which has appeared to have been reclaimed by the village, there is
Okay, I'm
a single human man standing in the center, surrounded by a couple desks and stacks of papers, and he really doesn't look like he belongs there. He's got an adventurer's build, a shaved head, and he is never far from a great one-handed sword and a powerful war axe.
wait, one-handed sword?
It's a great one-handed sword.
Okay, so it's not a two-handed sword.
Nope,
It's
it is
just a
just
sword,
a
it's pretty great.
huge. It's a huge bastard sword, and then a war axe.
Okay, so it's not that sword I made for that guy.
No, he seems to be deep in thought, and he doesn't seem to have any assistance. In fact, you'd think that you walking around and the echoes of your footsteps would alert him. Nah, he seems to be very busy in what he's doing.
Ah, that
I'm
fucker's
gonna
dead.
cast Detect Magic and look at him.
You detect magic in his general direction.
I'm gonna knock with like a
Few
plated
words.
plated fist on just like one of the pillars just to make a knocking sound. Hello.
Huh? Oh. Uh, you know what? I'd ask who you are, but given your random assortment of races and regalia, I assume you're the adventurers we asked for, yes?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, god damn it. Took it long enough. I
Hey,
thought that.
we were dealing with some shit, okay?
Not you. I thought our request. My request went through 2 weeks ago. I thought the Adventurers Guild would be more expeditious about this. And he leans back.
We're not even the Adventurers Guild, I don't think, right?
Nope. Yeah, we're
The
just
the Adventurers
sort
Guild
of-
is the one who posts the
Yeah.
thing. They're not actually the guild.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't have to be part of a guild to be adventurers. The Adventurers
Yeah.
Guild are the people who receive and then put out postings to adventuring parties.
They're
And
like the
then
classified
the
ads of adventurers.
yeah, because as you remember from the first session, they used to post these on boards, and then businesses built up around the boards, and then eventually they became taverns, inns, that kind of things for adventurers.
It's cool. It's just fancy Craigslist.
Yep.
Right. Well, when we grabbed the job, it had only been up on the board for a couple of days, so it looked at least, and we've come around the long way, essentially.
Yeah, that's bureaucracy for you. Anyways, I don't assume they gave you hide nor hair about what we have going on around here, yeah?
Nope.
No.
Not a clue.
Last time I've been in this city, it wasn't exactly a pleasant experience.
Fucking classic.
Yeah, I pull out a little
Well,
notepad. The mayor of Leakston Village has put out a call for adventurers to deal with a problem the village is having. Shuts it, slides it away again.
yeah, problem, that's what we call it. A bunch of goddamn bunch. It doesn't matter. Usually we have people to deal with this kind of thing, but it's not directly affecting the village, but there's been these weird bonfires going out, and every time one of our kids, and no matter how much we tell them not to fuck with that kind of stuff, they go out and they go try to chase it down. It always disappears. And while most of our kids have come back, one went off chasing for it, despite the fact that her siblings told her not to, and now she's gone. Now, again, we usually have things to deal with this, but the few times it's happened, they've shown up. But the thing is, she ain't. And we want to deal with this without unnecessary force, you understand?
Okay. Sure.
Could you maybe explain what you mean by not unnecessary force? Because it seems to me that, like, when finding a lost kid, any force is necessary.
He just looks at you and chuckles a bit. uh, I mean what I say. We just need a group of adventurers to go and look at this. That's all. You want the job or don't you?
Sure.
Sure.
Fine. Here are the coordinates. Now, let me be frank with you. This is some kind of weird shit. And we honestly, it would have been snuffed out if it had gotten anywhere near the village, but it's a range over, and we don't deal with anything that ain't of our own. It's weird, weird phase shit. So watch yourselves out there. Try
Oh,
not to get
okay.
lost.
On the way down here, we killed a bunch of really strange amalgamous fey creatures.
Amalgamous fate. Yeah. You're talking about the rejects of the Fallen Court.
The squidgy ones.
Yeah, they were kind of fucked up looking.
Yeah, that's what happens when a bunch of Fae join fucking Mephistopheles and then decide that they want to jam a bunch of Fae creatures together to make a better one. Doesn't work out that well.
I'll form the
They-
head.
They dump their rejects here in the mountains.
Fair enough. Okay.
Alright.
How far away do those coordinates look from where we are right now?
Using our terms, about 5 miles.
Cool. Alright, sure. I mean,
But it's 5 miles as the crow flies, so literally over a mountain.
yeah, I mean, Bodhi, what flies as the crow flies. That might be an annoying thing to the players. It's like I look at it and go, "Oh, that's just this distance," and everyone goes, "It fucking is not." It is. it's how I go. I've always traveled in straight lines.
Alright. I've decided to roll my secret things out in front. Second time this has happened. Mayor Henry turns to you. Hey, Stone Skin.
I quirk a stony brow. Yes.
One of your sisters has made a home in the backyard behind here. He flips a thumb over his shoulder.
Ooh.
She might be happy to see another one of her kind flitting about.
Yay! Unless there's like a route directly behind him somewhere, I will go out the front door and be like, "I'm gonna go say hi."
I am so glad I decided to save the cemetery thing from Halloween.
Okay, just make sure our ex characters aren't still on it. I mean, if Tony's still on it, that's cool. Because
Alright, where's...
oh my god, I regret.
that's a
Well,
DM.
I don't regret Voland.
Oh, Bony Tony.
I don't regret Voland.
Sweet bony Tony.
But Bony
Almost
Tony.
regret Ethan.
Hey,
But
hey, you gave me control of that character.
I know I did. I don't regret Voland. But Bony Tony is possibly one of the best brain children I've had in a long while.
Yeah, Bony Tony, you gave me control of that one.
And I hope you have fun with them.
Alright, let me make sure all the dynamic lighting's in not in place, but who cares? I'm telling you, you can't go into the other crypts, but because they're closed. But I'm gonna move. Is anyone following Bodhi?
Sure, I will.
I like gargoyles.
I'll follow I'll follow our guardrail.
Yeah. I'm gonna go outside and say
Sure.
hi.
I'll file too.
Alright, if everyone's following, I need to close up this shit again.
Okay,
We'll go say hi, and then we'll get on with this job.
okay, Marlon Sanders, stay here. The mayor may have uses for you. Woo him with your amazing chicken.
I am
Woo
very
him.
glad I literally save every map I've ever made. Except when they get deleted by Roll20.
I was about to say, unless roll 20 shits the bed.
All right. Oh god. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh, what the hell's that pink
That
square?
doesn't sound good.
Random pink square. Go
Ah.
away.
No,
It's
I
the
thought I
moon
was
and
select. I thought I was selecting when I was still on draw.
The balls. Oh, we're still here.
All right. We're not going to piss around, so you know where your quote unquote sister is.
Through deja vu sense of our local squid.
I'll just call out and Titan until I get a response while I'm out there.
So here's what happens. At first, there's the typical shudder and breaking of stone as a gargoyle comes to life and just like, "What are you did?" And this is the part where I ask you, Scow, is this one of your sisters or not?
Let's see. We're not too far away, so yes, she might actually be one of my sisters.
Okay.
And I think most
So-
most of them in this region are going to be related to me, at least tangentially.
Date of
I
fate.
was gonna leave it up to you.
Yep. Excellent.
So, Adeline, at first, you immediately recognize your sister. It's been
Wait, am I
thousands
supposed
of-
to be on the graveyard page right now? Because I'm still in the chapel.
It should have been.
I'm in the chapel.
Yeah, we're-
As it says so on here, but let me move you away from the cemetery and move you back. So, meh, 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 meh.
Oh, wait,
There we
something's
go.
changing. There we go.
Yay!
Okay. You were on the page, but it didn't load for you, I guess.
It didn't load for me either.
No, that didn't load for me either.
All right. So you're going to go up and you're going to try to wake up you immediately recognize the stony form of your sister, and then she's like immediately looks pissed off and goes, "Get out of my
Wait, I know
Bodhi!"
how to
Thump.
walk. I know how to wake
Hey.
these things up.
Shush.
Hi.
It's been forever. I didn't know you were awake.
Yeah, like a few years ago.
Uh, good, good. How have you been?
Well, pretty good. I've got adventurers now, and she'll like point over the wall at the assembled group. They're quite nice.
She'll like lean over, like, oh, that's great. How long have you been awake?
I pause and do the maths, and if I have an exact date, I'll say it. But otherwise, 6 years.
Oh, okay, that explains it. We've been waking up at really weird random times. I woke up like 200 years ago.
What? Huh.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone else who's woken up?
No, you're the first. And she hugs you tightly.
Aw, I give a squeezely hug.
I think this entire time you guys have been like locked in an embrace.
Yes. She gets all the
I didn't know
scruffles.
you had family.
Hey, family moment. Shoo.
Mm,
Also, she's the grumpy one.
noted.
She kind of scrunches her nose at that.
I scruffle.
But
her
you
and-
also you also notice her kind of displeasure at Voland taking a step within her house.
Yeah, dude, you're trespassing.
Yeah. I see modesty doesn't run in the
Thank you. And then I return to hug and scruffles.
To be fair, unless you guys speak Titan, you don't understand most of this.
Yep.
Because they're both speaking in Titan. And so your sister just turns to you and gives you another hug. So, what brings you to this place?
Well, apparently that May is having trouble with fairy lights or something in Fae, and then the kid went missing, and so they were like, "Hey, people who adventure, come and help." And since I was looking for stuff to do, I decided to go do adventuring, and this is the people I'm with right now.
She cocks her head. Which mayor? Wait, which? Oh, the big angry Amazon lady?
No, there's a dude in the chapel now.
big
They
angry.
have another one?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Democracy, bitches!
But he just shrugs. Humans.
Young races.
Yep.
Uh, anyways, it's really good to see you, sis.
Yeah, and you. You know, I'm gonna be taking a trip further south. Do you want me to pass anything on if I see anyone else who's awake while I'm there?
No, just. And she looks around. Tell them to keep to their duty.
Yep. Yeah, I will. I do whisper something sneaky secret with her that I'm totally not typing. I'm not gonna say out loud, just so that even the party doesn't get to know.
She will offer you a bag of incredibly delicious food.
Yes.
And by food, I mean
the
rocks.
best rocks.
Yeah.
Are they white and slightly powdery?
No.
Different kind of rock, okay.
It's basalt.
So, is there something you wanted while you were here? More than happy to help.
Well,
Is this your younger or older sister, by the way?
I believe most of them are younger. There is one older sister, and she's kind of a badass.
Okay, so Adeline, your younger sister.
Yep.
I wouldn't be too hard on the younger races. Some of them are quite nice, she says, swishing her big rocky stone tail.
Ah. Alright. You run any dating by your big sister, though. And she'll do the she'll do the squinty squint.
A little late for that, and then she kind of like taps a chain around her neck where there is quite obviously an ornate ring.
Oh, snap. You're married. Congratulations.
Yeah, she's real nice. And then she'll look around. Do any of your friends understand what we're saying?
Nah, they haven't got a clue.
Yeah, I'm guarding her tomb. Well, her former tomb.
Oh, is she one of the young races, but she's also woken up after going to sleep? But, you know, the more the literal kind. Yeah.
She just used a lot of magic, but it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, that's always the worst. Things with the bleeding nose. Oh crap, don't bleed on the roses.
Oh yeah, that'd be an issue.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And so she's going to keep you around, talking about, the last few centuries, how much fun she's had. She won't really talk much about her girlfriend with this many people around, but she'll say, especially because her girlfriend's taking a nap right now, but she'll say to, come back in a year or so, and I'd be really happy to introduce you to her. She's never met any of my family.
Oh,
And
okay.
all of her, I think it would make her happy because, we're family. That means you're her family, and all her family died a long time ago.
Ah. Yeah, no, sure, I can pop by next year. Think she'll be awake by then?
She'll be awake. Well, not next year, but she'll be awake this winter.
Oh, okay.
She's just been awake for a really, really long time, you see.
Gosh, I don't know how you do it. I'm usually afraid of going to sleep these days just in case I stay asleep.
Well, at least Mom made sure that we'd stay awake.
Yep. I might pay a visit and see how everyone's doing.
All right. And then she'll just go, here. And she's going to hand you a glowing luminescent rock. You will know this as as an Everlife rock, which was given to your kind a long time ago. If you eat this once during combat, you can regain the equivalent of a 4-hour rest.
Ooh. Oh, I haven't seen one of these in so long. I will immediately pocket that away. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I figure you could use it more than me.
Yeah, it does get kind of a dangerous sort of venturing. Well, mostly for the others. They're a lot squissier than me.
Yeah, they really are.
But they're fun.
Also, watch out if you try to copulate with one. It generally ends up unless they're super magic with shattered pelvises.
Oh yeah, no, I do prefer them with a bit more structure.
She'll just like crush a rock between her fingers for, for example.
Yeah, Bodhi will nod sagely. What did they die of? Shattered pelvis. Yes.
Alright, well, I won't let you stay here all night, sis. I see your friends are just standing out there looking at us confused.
Yeah, I mean, lots of old stuff confuses them, but that's true. And I did say I'd go do a job. You take care.
Alright, big sis. Bye. Come and visit soon.
I will. Mwah.
And she'll step back and resume stone form. Would you like to try to read the sarcophagus which stands before you?
I've already been told I'll be introduced. I'm in no rush.
Alrighty.
That would be rude.
Alrighty.
Sorry about the wait, guys. That was really nice. I got to see my little sister again.
No,
Awesome.
it's family.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there are some of us around.
Would it be insulting if I said that I assumed you were just a maid? Not
I
necessarily a
mean,
family thing.
we were all made.
I suppose you could argue that.
I was just made a lot better. I mean, no offense, but I was. She just shrugs like matter-of-factedly.
I'm not even going to finish that line of logic. Let's keep moving.
Alright. Is there anywhere you guys would like to go within Leakston Village before you take off from here?
How long until Lirelai passes out from anemia?
While it is funny to mention, no, you don't lose enough blood to pass out from anemia. But
Good, because if it starts
is,
getting bad, I'm going to have to burn some PowerPoints to heal myself.
You just.
In fact, after a while of it not going away, Lirelai will just cast a natural healing on herself and stop the bleeding.
In this case, Lirelai is literally Booker DeWitt.
Yeah. You're every now and again there's a scratchy sensation in the air. You're dying of retcon. Help! She's got retcon poisoning.
It actually happened. It just happened in another dimension.
Exactly.
Alternate timeline.
Well,
Alternate timelines bumping against each other.
Lirelai sees all. So, let's bump you back to the Leakston Village map. Alright, Bodhi, you got to see your little sister again.
Yay! I'm very happy about that. What kind of facilities does Leakston Village have? Because, I mean, I don't know how much money we actually have for gear.
Ooh, and I did forget to mention, the mayor would have said this shit only happens at night.
So we have got the daytime to burn.
You have another few hours of daytime to burn. There is a hotel, there are several homes, but you will notice the very distinct lack of any places of worship, because a place of worship is now the town hall, and any any iconography. Wait, iconography. There we go. Iconography has been thoroughly scoured from it.
That's heresy.
You're in the wrong world, my bro.
Heresy.
Marlem pretty much. If you were to ask Marlem, you'd be like, yeah, those gods were awful. She didn't help us.
Yep.
Whatever.
Question.
I think the young races are all silly, be caring about the gods and stuff. I knew them; they're all right, mostly.
Question. Is there like a cold iron version of Silver Sheen?
Cold iron version of Silver Sheen.
That's the stuff
Not
you
in the
wipe onto
book.
your weapon. Yeah, that doesn't exist, sort of.
Is essentially it was just a temporary enhancement to fake your weapon being another type of metal.
Mm-hmm.
Like Silver Sheen would temporarily, for like a couple swings, treat it as like a silver weapon. I think there was one
I
for.
don't think so, my bro.
Yeah, I think there was one for like Ghost Touch. I think it was called Ghost Salts, and I think there was one for Adamantine.
There is indeed for those, but there isn't one for cold iron because the whole reason that cold iron is important is because it's one solid chunk of cold forged iron as opposed to like a dust or a powder or any of that stuff.
Maybe I should pick up some Ghost Salt. That'd probably come in handy.
I will go
I
to
mean-
actually, if they've got a blacksmith, I will go and see it. It's a human blacksmith, so presumably they can hook me up with what I'm after.
I mean, you know why cold iron was considered anathema to creatures not of this world, right?
Because iron is the material of man.
Because iron is literally blood of the Earth Mother.
Yep.
And because it's the blood of the Earth, when you reforged it, it was literally, the blood of the planet, which is solid in material, which is anathema to any creature that is of another world. That's actually Greek mythology. That's where cold iron comes from. Anyways. So, is there anything anyone would like to do before trying to, you can spend the night here before going off on your adventure?
I
Well,
would like
also
to get
down
some new
blacksmith.
hankies.
You can find those at a negligible cost.
At a negligee shop.
And I guess can I try to go to the market and pick up a? I don't know. I guess some. Wait, we're traveling around in a wagon, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Maya has a couple of horses, and then there's I'm a horse, the horse, who has a cart pulled behind her, or he, or it.
She.
I don't know. I guess I tried to
We
go to the
rolled
market,
for the
Did we? All right.
Yeah.
and I guess I get. Hold on. Hey, I'm back. I guess I go to the market, try to find some smith materials, and see if I can buy those, and pick up a traveler's any tool.
What kind of smithing materials are you looking for?
Primarily just I don't know, calm metals, a little bit, couple. If they have any cold iron, I'd love to see if I could get that because I might be able to work with it.
There is plenty of raw iron. Because cold iron is what happens after it's forged, bro. There's no such thing as literally cold iron.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a blacksmith myself and see if I can score a cold iron weapon.
You may.
I can make you one.
Yeah, but I don't want a dildo weapon.
I can do more than just phallic weaponry.
He says, crying into his hands, as his first introduction to the party was desperately trying to hawk a dildo weapon.
Desperately trying.
That's trying so hard.
I can do more than just that.
I really doubt it. Okay.
I guess
Do I want something with crit this time? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I pick up some. I guess I get some iron some iron. I have the traveler's any tool. I knew I had that. And
Yes.
Cold iron, great axe.
Cold iron great axe.
It's ×3, bro.
It's ×3 raw, yes. It's a tempting one, but also I mean, I could go with that. I was thinking of having my cold iron weapon be one that I would get a weapon and a shield for, because I don't use a shield yet at all, but I totally could. Make myself even fucking harder to hit.
Yeah, I suppose.
I would like to buy a skeleton key.
A
From-
skeleton key.
A skeleton war.
Please let me look that up on.
It is under goods and services, locks, keys, tools, and kits.
One day I really need to integrate Rogue Trader's availability thing into this game because it's so good. Skeleton key. One of the things I don't like about Pathfinder is they don't tell you the rarity of some items, right? Like how easy it is to acquire, so it's up to the GM to decide.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna say up here in some, village up in the mountains, the skeleton key is going to be near impossible for you to acquire.
Very well.
However, I am going to integrate a little bit of Rogue Trader's rules for acquisition. So please roll me a 1d100. I am sorry, that is too far ahead.
Okay.
Because, I'm kind of taking your guys' profit factor out of your level, right?
Yeah, seems like a good way to count that.
Yeah, I'm kind of treating your profit factor as half your level, because eventually at level 10 that'll be 50, and you would have to roll above a. Yeah.
In that case,
below us.
can I procure a perfume kit?
You actually may.
Yay.
Yeah. How much would this guy
You can
charge
get
for
like
a big
a
axe?
rare. You can get like a mountain flower perfume kit.
Yeah.
And Scow, you wanted a great axe, right?
Cold iron great axe and some arrows as well. I got to whoever that blacksmith is, and I'm gonna use them to kill evil fairies who stole a kid from here.
Roll me a. It's not a persuasion in this game.
No, it's essentially it's just gonna be whatever my whatever. I can't remember the crunch, but my numbers are the same. Bugger all. Fuck shit.
Nah, actually, what is your modifier?
5.
Your modifier is 5. He will give you this for 15 GP.
He'll give me a cold iron great axe and some arrows for 15.
He will give you the axe for 15. What about the arrows? Let's find out. Cold iron arrows. Fuck you, Mercendi. I'll smash this shit into things if I want. Stop making fun of me. Silently.
It's a moment of internal paranoia right there.
My existence is internal paranoia. Could you link me your cold iron arrow thing? Because it's not pulling up for me.
It's just whatever the cost of ammunition is, and then it'd probably just be a minor modifier if it's for cold iron. Ammunition in general, let's see here.
Because rather than make a roll, one of the things I really liked about Rogue Trader is your influence as a party, like your level, and just not just the GP you have, but the general influence. So if you have the influence in literally you're going to save this kid's child, rather than make a roll, I'm going to deduct your modifier from the GP it costs.
Okay.
Seems to work better for me.
Just a stack of 20 arrows is a gold.
Okay. And add magic enhancement. What? Okay, so it's ×2 normal.
So 2 gold for 20 arrows.
1.5.
Okay.
For your party's effective influence right now. since you're literally have been hired to go and save a kid.
Are you going to
And
get any
there-
nifty arrows?
Any fancy arrows? Oh, maybe. Maybe.
There are tanglefoot arrows, smoke
If-
arrows.
Holy
if they
water
exist
arrows?
where
Light
they are right
arrows.
now. But before we do that, Lirelai, you would like some nice ribbons.
Yes.
They do have some unique weaves of ribbons that you won't see anywhere else because of the dyes of the various flowers that they have around here, so you don't have to roll for that. But if you want to roll for any specifically exotic ones, like some that come from the Southlands or the Eastlands, you're gonna have to roll for that. However, if you were to spend maybe 20 SP, you could find ribbons of such coloration that you haven't seen before simply because they're using rare mountain flowers
Yes.
from the
Done.
Western Spine. All right. No, Rem.
Okay.
I would suggest splinter cloud arrows
They are pretty
in
cool.
case we find a swarm of some
Oh,
sort.
you're right, swarms. Oh, wait, no, we've got some with a flamethrower for swarms. That shouldn't be a
Hang
problem.
on.
Oh yeah,
Before we
flamethrower.
focus on a couple of characters, hey Rem, what do you want?
I want some iron, so I can possibly make some cold iron weapons of my own. Maybe
You
pick
want
up.
pure iron?
Yeah, I want some of that good iron.
All right. How much are you willing to spend for pure iron?
Uh,
Hmm.
I don't know.
There's actually a thing in the Pathfinder for how much GP for ore, right? There's a thing, yeah. Materials. Where's just the materials thing for D20?
I think that counts as trade goods.
Yeah, in the trade goods thing.
And there's just a section for special materials. Let's see here. What's it you're
One,
after?
some couple pounds of iron, which since cold iron and iron are pretty much the same thing. I guess maybe
Cold iron is just the way the iron is forged.
yeah.
Yep, although if you want to make a magical cold iron weapon, the typical cost goes up by 2,000 gold.
Yep. If it's a +1 weapon, then that's different. If it's just a cold iron weapon, then
Then it's just what cold
Yep.
iron is, and they don't differentiate.
To get 10 pounds of iron, some extra smithing materials. I just had a brilliant idea.
Hmm.
What if I could make interchangeable heads for my hammer? That'd be pretty swell.
You'd ruin the structural integrity of your hammer is what you do.
Not really.
Yeah, because if part of a hammer is forged in a single hole, it's less likely to break than one you just screw on and screw off.
Yeah, but I would have assumed it would have been just a metal head on a wooden handle anyway.
Yeah, but the thing is, it honestly depends because if you're talking about like old style hammers where it was literally just an end with a strap, then you could change it out, but you have to restrap the thing every time, which would take hours. Or if you're talking about modern hammers, which are one thing forged into a singular, and you're starting into the metal age.
Yeah. He wouldn't be able to change them fast, but he would be able to have a changeable hammer.
All right, all right. So
There you go. A pound of cold iron
there
is
you go.
50 gold.
So if you want 10 pounds, it is that much.
500
Yeah.
gold.
Okay, I thought we were just going for standard gold prices, but okay.
Oh, I pulled it out of the book. you're looking for
And
just
I'm
straight
not bothering
scrub
to
iron,
change
it's
the
silver.
crazy economy of Pathfinder.
That's a good idea.
Because certain things are insane.
Do I look as smart as Kanathis? No, I don't.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he made his own, currency with special things. I can't do that. Nah,
Don't do that.
I don't
do
care
it.
about the.
Don't. Akina regrets it every time they come up.
Don't. Only you know, okay,
weird
I
ass,
take it back. Don't do it the way I did it.
the
Which is
weird
the
ass
worst way.
copper dragon coins with gems in it. Nah. I can't do it. I'm not
It'll
that
work.
smart.
I mean, it would work if you had a whole setting that was enclosed and nothing, and those coins didn't leave, and you adjusted prices accordingly, but in the books accordingly. But don't do it.
Weird question for you.
Don't do it unless you're going to commit to it.
If an earthbreaker is normally 14 pounds, how much would you say is the head?
Don't ask me.
Marizindi?
Let us stray with math and
Huh?
stuff. I'm sure it'll turn out great.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
How much do you think the head of an earthbreaker is? The hammer.
I have no idea. That's not a weapon that actually existed in reality, so...
Okay, essentially, imagine an earthbreaker is pretty much just a maul.
Okay, oh my god, let's just stop this shit. You can buy enough iron with like 500 gold to change out the thing to freaking cold iron. Let's just move on.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to do anything else before they start out this night to go and find out whatever the weird glowing shit is?
I'm ready to roll.
Alright, congratulations, it's nighttime. And you guys start out and you start hiking towards where the direction where the weird light started. What do
If
you
I have
do?
not been moved to any maps, if you've done enough. I heard a boop, but I'm
It
still looking at the
hasn't
city.
done it again. God damn it. Alright, so I'm gonna have to move you guys back to Leeson Village. Whoop. And then over here again. Whoop.
There we go. It's done it this
And
time.
then I'm gonna have to go.
Sweet.
Oh, hello.
Alright, so you guys might kind of recognize this map, except that I kind of sparsed out the trees. You are in heavily forested woodland, but I didn't want to put trees literally every 5 feet.
Okay,
So.
look out for Varax and Wolfhounds.
I'm going to get up and actually no. I'm going to ask Corley if I may ride.
Pets.
Winter?
It's falling asleep at
Pets
his
and
computer.
ignoring me. Alright, he's dead.
He's dead to us.
Alright, let's just assume you're riding on her back.
Sure.
Alright, you enter a fog-heavy, wood. What do you do? There seems to be the sound of nighttime, the creaking of crickets, and as you enter this part of the forest, an eerie silence befalls you.
I get my hammer out, my new and improved hammer.
Hammer time?
It's always hammer time, like Miller time.
Actually, Winner, are you actually here?
Yes.
Work. Sorry. Alright.
Image chat is distracting me so hard right now.
Well, that's bad of you. Bad.
Alright. So,
Hey, I'll be back in like 2 minutes, okay?
okay.
Sorry, something just came up.
It was his penis.
Does everyone want to take a break then, or
I don't know.
you guys
Like,
can
how many
move
people?
forward?
Because I'm ready to move on ahead, and I'll start
Yeah.
calling out in Sylvan because that's the language I know that they might know.
You know what? I can start calling out in Aklo, actually.
Sweet.
Evil
All right.
face speak that, so...
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a gamble, isn't it? What kind of attention do we get if one person's talking in Sylvan and the other in Aklo? Oh, my.
I can speak in Sylvan too. I just have a horse dialect with it.
Actually, now that I've said that, I really need to use the restroom. God damn it.
Failures.
It sucks so bad. I'm sorry. It suddenly became painful.
You
But I
broke
will
the
be
seal
back
earlier. That's the mistake. Breaking the
Yeah,
seal.
I will be back in, I am sitting next to the restroom, so I will be back in like 30 seconds.
Sweet.
Decide what you want to do.
Right back as well, then.
Oh, fuck it. Alright, back in a sec. We'll just take a short break then. Typical. Alright, I'll put some music back on for you, stream. I return.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, what I guys want you to do in this fucking A, go away. Apparently, we're going to have whatever. I don't care. So, what I want you guys to do is not to move too crazy fast within these next squares. Just move what would be reasonable, like 6 or 7 squares, so I can at least, if you guys branch off into different things, I can tell you to stop.
Okay.
Don't dart around. So, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna go straight ahead.
I mean, I can see the shiny blue things, so...
Nah. Do you tell anyone about it though?
Actually, so could I, but that's
Yeah, because it emits light, everyone should be able to see it if
Okay.
I just zoom out. Did Remy get back, actually?
Yeah, too bad.
Fair enough.
Earned.
What? It's been long enough for me to leave and come back.
It's true. Alright.
So you see a glowing circle
Around a butthole.
with a scorched tree in the middle, and several what you would identify to be will-o-wisps circling around the center. What do you do?
You know what? Will-o-wisp, generally not nice. I'm gonna detect
Are
evil.
they?
It might just be that they're chaos.
You detect evil. You detect no evil.
Of course. Alright.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna call out to the little sparkly woobly gooblies in Sylvan and ask what they're doing.
Where did everyone go?
North.
Okay. Okay, found you.
Yeah.
Where the dust has come.
Oh, why are these ones all ominous sounding too? I wonder if there's anything religiously relevant to that, actually.
Just assume that they're all trying to kill us.
Why would I
If
do
you
that?
assume-
I'm a paladin.
See, if you always assume the worst, you can never be disappointed.
Yeah, but what if you shoot just a nice person because you were busy assuming bad things about them?
Well, then you
You
pay the
know
way.
nothing about them.
Well, go off the facts of what we know about them so far.
Nature check get me.
They snatched a kid, and they're creeping out people. So far, that kind of puts points into the evil category.
Did they actually snatch a kid, though, or did someone just, like, take advantage of them to snatch a kid?
Well, burned trees are a pretty ominous looking sign right there.
True.
Can you...
Does a 20 on a nature check get me anything?
You know, everyone stop while I say this. You know that will-o-wisps are generally low-key messengers of random fey spirits, and that generally can be easily enslaved, but these things seem mostly in a frenzy.
Oh boy.
Hey Maya, can you spell woobly woo thing at the tree? Because that's not normal.
Okay. 24.
It pours out eldritch fey magic, but it seems with a 24 you can see almost a rift in, well, the fabric of the world. You can't discern much from where you are, though.
So there's a hole to another plane there, or something like that? I kind of need to take a closer look, but I also really don't want to.
I'll stand in front of you.
Okay.
And I pull out my cold iron axe, Mr. New Choppy.
Okay, we think we found the glowy bastards.
Tell me when I get close enough, Stray.
No closer than that. They don't zip out any further
And
than this.
stop. As you step in there, the light seems to start rapidly fading. What do you do? Only Maya can respond.
Jump back.
And with that, yeah.
Crap!
God damn it! I did it again.
Grab the wrong thing.
No, I just. Boop. It all vanishes within the blink of an eye.
Oh, it's all gone.
Darn it!
There isn't even a scorch mark where the circle used to be.
That was weird.
Are there any more lights that we could make out in the distance?
Nope. But you can make me a perception check if you like.
I fucking well can.
Hey, Bodhi,
Mm-hmm.
go that way.
Sweet. I think I see something.
I'm assuming we follow her.
Follow. Would it be improper and rude to say giddy up?
Yes, but I don't mind when you do it.
Oh,
Damn it, there's the thingy.
I'd imagine it'd be kind of kinky. But
It is.
There was a monster up there. I know I saw it for a moment.
okay. What?
I even
saw
made the
something?
sound for it.
Yep.
Unless I was a
That was
just
you.
push the talk button.
No, I heard it. No, there was a monster up there. I saw it.
I heard something. I did hear something. Yeah.
alright. Wait, did... Oh.
I will
Marlon's
shout
still-
out in Sylvan, come back here, you little baby.
Please,
Corleo
line.
gave because she understood that.
If you will give pursuit in the direction that Bodhi indicated, please line yourself in a marching order going this way.
Going what way?
North. I would rather, if there's any pursuit following me, it would be behind me and not in front of me somehow. Thank you.
Move your gigantic horse ass.
All right. Because this is constantly rustling my jimmies, I'm gonna do something.
What's
There is
wrong?
I'm
no
gonna
need.
I'm
There
I'm
is no
gonna
need
move
to
you
be
guys
upset.
back like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
So hang on, let me actually copy over to that page first. All right. So eh 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 eh.
Yay. Ooh, weird.
All right. Upon stepping upon following light, Bodhi leads you to a tree which is even more on flame than the others and seems to be flickering in and out of reality. For the most part, none of you recognize this except for Maya. Maya, you recognize these creatures. These are from the wood. You know them as mana wraiths. Generally peaceful creatures. You've never heard of a mana wraith attacking anyone, but they are attracted to places of great death and violence, or to places where a great amount of violent power are located. I will blow up their token so you can see what they look like.
Shit's on fire, yo.
Cool.
Oh, don't attack, guys. These things, they're not normally nasty. They just, they feed on, violent energy, like really powerful stuff, like this tree, or where there's been, like, a lot of violence happening before.
You know it is extremely rare for them to, like, they have never been recorded out of the wood.
But them being here is kind of really weird.
I can create more violence.
I mean, yeah, I can create more violence by putting this hammer upside their head.
I guess I'll shout, what are you doing?
They do not respond.
Maya will shout in Aklo, what are you doing?
I shake a hammer violently at them.
I'll ask Lorelei, what do you think? Should we get closer?
Perhaps these things something is compelling these creatures to do whatever it is that thing is for. So I don't know, man. I think we need to investigate this.
Yeah, but we really, really, really need
Why
not to
do I
fight
have-
them, guys.
I have 0 hit points, 0 psi points, and 0.
Right.
I thought, no, my token has nothing on it. Oh no.
Oh, my token's reset here. You pull.
Let's see, 26 and 18. That's
anyone
better.
who's tried to
Oh yeah, we had a long rest and sat down.
like anyone who's tried to fight these guys, nothing's been heard from them again. So I
Yeah.
don't know about you, but I don't
So
want
they're
to try to
bogeys.
be the exception that proves the rule. Yeah, basically.
Are you saying we run away?
No, just don't attack them, and they won't attack us.
Oh. Was that? Are they chanting? Oh no.
Translate.
Oh.
And
Guys,
you see,
they're chanting.
Should I go up and tap one on the shoulder?
No, don't touch the death wraith.
the flames do not respond, but it almost seems as they're maybe solidifying. You don't know. It seems like an image is forming.
Hey, yo, dead guys, unless you want to catch a hammer upside the head, you want to tell us what the hell's going on?
Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm not with him.
No.
Look, if you want to do this peacefully, I'm cool with that, too.
Just don't fuck with them. Observe. Use the brain parts. Thinky time, Verland.
What's Volan's int?
For Sonic.
Oh no, look out for
Translate.
Snack.
Translate.
Anyone on?
Are they speaking in Sylvan Oracle or what?
You guys don't know. This is actually a language I know you guys don't know.
Is it German? I know German.
I mean, I'll try the equivalent of like linguistics, and can I gather any theme of what they're talking about then?
This is almost Fey, but not. This seems to be Fey, but broken, twisted, and shattered beyond all repair. Whatever they're speaking, they probably made it up themselves.
Guys, this is bad. These things have gone completely insane. Like, they're not speaking language.
Oh boy.
It's like someone pushed Faye down the stairs.
Turn orders up for a reason.
Yep. Say, Maya, do you know anything about this magic tree?
So...
Is it doing the same thing?
Oh, look at that nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, is this happening now?
Well, we've been told that initiative is happening, so it might very well be.
I was like, look at that high initiative. Oh wait, I don't have any decks.
Yep.
Maya! These things have made no move to attack you. In fact, they don't seem to even notice your existence so much that they don't even appear on the magical turn order that doesn't exist.
Maya? Do you mean Corlia?
Oop, Maya was on top of mine. It said she had a 22.
That would have been before you sorted anything. I should only have a 16.2. That's what I rolled.
Yeah, 16.02 is what I see.
My screen said 22.
I got 16.06.
Anyways, Corlia. These things have not made any move to attack you, nor do they seem to be affecting this portal. They seem to be simply standing there chanting. What do you do?
What do you think, Lirelai? I don't want to get any closer unless you want to. I don't want to put you at risk just because I want to attack something.
I'm not going to attack them, but I'm going to get us ready for if things go south. Things go bad.
Yeah, I'll just hold off for now.
Voland.
You said these things are attracted to death, destruction, violence. The whole shtick.
Stuff left over after that. Yeah.
What if they're not attracted to what's already happening? What if they're attracted to whatever the hell that thing is that might cause all that, and they're just kind of pros arriving before the battlefield?
I mean, maybe. I did say they're also drawn to, like, particularly tempestuous sources of power.
Yeah.
Ooh. If that thing's a portal, is it just possible that that goes to the wood?
I guess.
Because that would
maybe?
work, right? Then they would be. That would explain them being here.
When it's my turn, I can roll spellcraft, I guess.
Sweet.
I literally pulled this up because everyone was talking at once and it was getting confusing. Maya.
I'm gonna roll spellcraft to about the whole portal to the wood theory. 24?
This is not a portal, it seems a wound in the very fabric of magic itself.
Yeah, this isn't like a conventional portal. It's like it's a hole. Like you know how a portal leads from one place here to some place else, also sort of here. This is kind of closer to half of a portal than a full portal.
What if I tried attacking it?
Stray?
You haven't made me a roll? That could be a spellcraft to see what would happen if you tried putting a sword in it.
Spellcraft? Okay.
Yeah, because we're going in rounds, you can take 2,
Alright, it's not my turn.
Not you. You have the
Good
feeling
roll, though.
you have the feeling it wouldn't be great. And that is your turn.
I guess bad things, like maybe your sword being sucked in as a best case.
Lirelai.
Uh, well, I'm gonna do what I said I was. I'm gonna start buffing people.
All right.
Bodhi, Corlia, and Voland, you're gonna get DR2.
Sweet.
Bodhi.
Alright, I'm gonna put my big old great axe down at my feet, so it's just an easy reaching. I'm gonna pull out my bow. I'm gonna try something from like a little bit far away. And I pull out a cold iron arrow.
All right.
Does like that tree visibly like fade in and out like a little bit, or is it just?
Are you shooting the arrow through it?
I would intend to shoot through this thing, whatever it is. Like I don't want to hit any creatures.
All right, very well. So, you shoot through it, and it seems as though for the little bit that your arrow passed through it, it seemed to ground the world back in reality. Everything turned into a semblance of normality before returning to this mad, uncomfortable not world that this fire was producing.
I'm gonna need more arrows.
Marlem.
Is there a large rock nearby?
You can find one, yes.
All right. Pick it up. Walk over here.
Oh shit! You're getting right up and it's crazy.
The wraiths do not move to attack you.
Okay.
Do they awkwardly look at him, or
Their
Yeah.
focus is completely on whatever is within this swirling, burning ember tree.
Oh,
Ember tree? Oh,
And
Ember
all I
Damn
can
it.
see is a tree, right? There's nothing inside of it.
All you can see is a swirling column of flame.
I'm gonna
Okay, so you're
try
trying
and
to.
basically throw a rock right roughly inside of it.
Marlon, does your flamethrower do suck as well as Verve?
So you're
All right.
I am
They're
You
thinking.
trying
throw.
so you're
You
trying to
throw.
use the. Oh, sorry.
You throw a stone in there, and nothing happens. And right after that happens, the chanting of the mana race continues, and you see them slowly but surely growing. It's almost as if you pumped their cloaks full of air, and then with a loud, deafening scream, which leads you all to bend down on knee, they explode and suck into the center, and then you see the all of the fire turn into silhouettes, and they start speaking. Do any of you know Elvish?
I do.
Anyone else?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right. So, you're within earshot, Voland. This is what you hear as you see these shapes in the flame take form. Captain, we have been searching these mountains for 20 years. There are no humans here. They must have fled a long time ago. Silence, you fool. You very well know that we have tried to survey these mountains, and yet irregularities appear. There is no way they managed to escape our sight. There is no way that mountains appear where they should not be. There is no conceivable plane where it. And you see as the very flame is sucked from life, and the and you see behind them a legion of flames burst forth, and all bear elven visages, and all of them scream in agony. And the very last thing you hear, as the one who had spoke second scream, "Ah, it is her! It is it! Is that you?" And then all is still.
Elves. Why did it have to be
Holy
elves?
Holy shit. I guess I relay all what they were saying to the group. I think we need to get the hell out of here.
It
Wait.
all vanishes. As you step away, the very ground seethes and turns behind you and turns transparent, and you see the skeletons of a thousand writhing skeletons of humanoid figures reach out for you and then collapse beneath the dirt.
Well, I know the
Would they
plot.
look like
I know.
elven skeletons?
I'm pretty sure they
You
weren't
can
holding
make me a perception check
Sweet.
with advantage. Actually,
I
you
don't need
the
advantage. Look, let's not. We've seen what happens when I use advantage. It just gives me the same roll, and I don't want to burn another crit.
They are slight, tall, and lean. These are definitely. You are standing above a mass burial of an entire army.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll
So we're
recount
standing
that.
on top of like 100 Indian
Mass
burial grounds here.
Burial.
Yeah, this is a mass
Oh.
elven burial ground, and guess what? I'm delighted because this is a bunch of dead, stupid elves. and I will say a prayer to my god and spit in the ground.
I
That might
said
be
that a
right.
little bit wrong.
Perhaps.
What I had meant to say was, is that, that in terror they would have screamed, "Is that human? Wait, no," and then have all died.
Yeah.
And you would have
Oh.
seen
Hmm.
Voland and everyone else. Voland would have been the only one understood, but these flame figures of elves have their entire life force drained from them.
We need to get the hell out of here now.
What was it all about? I kind of want to enjoy the scenery.
Whatever the fuck just killed them? They thought it was human. That was not human. And I keep relaying exactly what you relayed to me to them.
Alright, so you all know that. And if you're going to follow Voland, where are you going to beat feet to?
And do any of you have the run feet?
Alright, fucking fly, I'm fine.
I have
Alright.
horses.
I was about to say, who can haul ass like I can?
I mean, very easily, like you can. But I don't know that I'm going to follow you in running away from here. Seems like a silly
The
idea.
rest of you can see the very earth boil beneath you.
Does like it approach more aggressively, or are we just seeing like a horrendous nightmare below us?
You are seeing the echoes of 1,000 souls ripped from their bodies.
Yeah, but they're also elves, so
Wow, that is obscenely racist.
yeah. Bodhi is super elf racist, like to an incredible degree, and for very good reason.
Those are dicks.
Yeah, no, they're the fucking worst.
I understand that. It's just,
You know what I think we could do to fix this place?
Picnic?
Fire? I say
No,
fire.
Literally nothing?
we need a cleric.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't think any sort of cleric that is still capable of leaving their cathedral could possibly help here, Lorelei.
I say we need like 20 exorcists.
Oh, we need a
I
cleric who
ain't
can
helping.
hallow the
I
ground.
refuse.
We need some way to hallow the ground.
Not the one you just made.
Oh, okay. There we go.
This place is haunted.
Obscenely.
Bodhi's gonna stare for a little while.
The only way to stop this is to put the spirits to rest.
Okay, can we talk about this not here, though, please?
Fine, we should. I guess we could
Yeah.
retreat it. We could retreat a safe distance.
I say we make a tactical retreat.
I'll
Make
be
a
like,
plan.
guys, relax. I know what I'm looking at here, in which I mean I'm waiting for the GM to finish whispering things to me. So give it a second before you all panic. She would know this a lot quicker. Me and Stray have to go through our secret passages. Oh. Damn it. Okay. So, what we're looking at here is called a big war wound. Which, as you might expect, is a wound caused by war. Like, sure, it's kind of magic-y, but it's also kind of death religion-y. It was caused by, like, the death of legions, which, we kind of saw that thing. Usually, they're not a big deal. They, war wounds are wounds, and they'll fade, and they'll become scars, and scars eventually fade. That's all fine. But if it kind of gets disturbed by random hapless kids, it's kind of not good.
So you're telling me that a bunch of kids wandered here and aggravated the wound?
Yes. Yeah, they stuck their fingers in the wound.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So where's the kid?
I can give you a good guess.
They're super dead, aren't they?
I will peer deeper into the hole of nothing.
Oh. They stuck their fingers in that. Yeah, they're super gone.
You can make me a perception check to look within the wound.
Yep. I'll look the
But
fuck
we'll
out of
look
this
back
wound.
into us.
Anyone may.
Yes!
God damn!
Bodhi!
19?
Bodhi, you seem the screaming form of a child being pulled down into the endless masses of skeletal hands.
Do I know of a way to get in there and pull her out?
To go into there would be to damn yourself. You would have, at least need to be a demigod.
Oh, damn it, shit. Alright then, I will drop to my knees and make an earnest prayer. I reach out
Swin.
and I ask deeply for my god's help. I care not for these elves what has happened. Indeed, I know that all wounds do heal, although mine are a long way from doing so themselves. That's an innocent child, and they have done nothing to earn an early vengeance. They've done nothing to die here. I would like to save that child over there.
Do you wish to use your divine powers to reach down and pluck the child and deliver it to the higher planes?
Yep. I cannot physically go in there and snatch a child from the brink of death, but I can certainly burn all of my class power. I got some lay on handses and stuff.
I will give you two ways to do this. You may either do it through a role-played prayer, or you may do it through rolls. You may roleplay your way out of this, or you may save the child by literally burning everything you have, and maybe you have the chance.
You know what? I do like dice. Let's see what happens here. What am I rolling here? Straight D20?
You would be rolling the power of your lay on hands to literally reach through it. And I would probably have you do another religion check
Okay.
to gird yourself with your faith.
Alright.
Okay, to give you a little bit of inspiration, you're trying to save this child from the damned dirty elves.
It's
So
true.
literally the damned.
It's true, yes.
The damned dirty elves.
I'm gonna laugh at them the whole way down. I'm gonna pluck that kid out.
Religion.
All right. So with your,
I will give, in order to, a way that I can help Bodhi here is I am going to cast a spell on her. I'm going to cast Animal Affinity, and I'm going to give her a +4 enhancement to Wisdom.
Ooh.
okay. So when you reach out for her, you think your hands will slip, but you actually manage to grab onto her wrists. What now?
Well, with my other hand, I will grab at some of those nasty grabby hands of the child, and I'll actually burn a smite evil, and then I will use lay on hands and try and drag this child out.
All right. First, do your smite evil.
Okay. That's a 20.
All right. The hands are burned away. Now, please do your lay on hands to create a corona of positive energy around the child as you lift her from the depths of despair.
Well, I have another cast of it, so blam. Fuck yeah.
Oh, okay. With that second one, you managed to pull the child up and summoning upon the very fact that you are a paladin of vengeance from the Endless Crusader, you pull her up from the depths of damnation and you lift her up to the heavens. A corona of light surrounds her and she is uplifted. You have saved the child from damnation.
In your fucking
Good on
face,
you.
elves! I like glow all holy and shit while I say that.
Bodica, pound it. Pound it.
Alright, I give him a knuckle touch.
I will say that would have been nearly impossible with that natural 20. Hey, don't you start weeping at me. You didn't go after this one first. Thus the child was damned.
Yeah, I undamned her.
Yeah. And because it was you who saved her, she's now going to the Fortress of Ashea.
Oh, sweet. It's a nice place.
Congratulations. Alright, turn order is over.
Sweet.
So, you have found out what happened to the missing child, and you know what happened in this area of the wood. Um, for those, no, this would be a fairly common thing. For an area like this, it would be a place for you to inform the government and the Inquisition to be marked off, and basically, you guys are just going to leave it to simmer for a while until it sorts itself out. This is
Yeah.
not really something you can solve yourselves. This is a cosmic event on your planet.
Alright, we better go back and tell the mayor what happened.
Yep.
All right.
What
Are
are they
you?
actually believing us?
But
He'll
sorry?
probably believe us.
I mean, I guess I can't make him believe it, but I mean, he'll probably believe us then when the Inquisition turns up.
And he can when, if you lie under oath of a paladin of Ashea, you lose all your powers.
That's also true.
So, are you going to stay within the warped wood, or are you going to leave the center, leave the warped wood, and go back to Leakston Village?
As much as
It
I
has
like the sight of suffering elves, it's probably time to get back to the village.
Yeah.
It's dark and it's late. And they might be a little bit pissed that I dragged that child away from them.
Alright, when you get here, it is like 4 o'clock in the morning. You have traipsed through all the night. All of you have at least a rank of exhaustion.
I would help you with that exhaustion, but I've burned it all on acts of holy justice.
Okay, I have a perfect solution to exhaustion, and I'm taking this from Stray's book. Is there any local shitty food joints that are open at 4 a.m. that we can also get a beer at?
Uh, oh, I hate you.
I mean, the man's not wrong.
He is not. I didn't. Okay. You know what? The chances are pretty good. So, you know what? Roll me a d4.
Yeah.
Alright.
Schwammer.
You managed to find a place. It's not the greatest place, but you can stumble in at 4 o'clock in the morning. There's a pretty good place that serves like mountain gruel and stuff like that for the hunters just waking up to go out to hunt. And you can all get rid of that rank of exhaustion.
Okay, we need something to put some hair on our chest. We just saw some fucked up shit.
Buddy.
Hey, if Scout hadn't rolled like she usually does, that kid would be damned forever.
Yeah.
Bodhi,
Like the
Bodhi,
DC
Bodhi shrugs. That's what I do.
the DC for noticing the girl
Good job, Bodhi.
Okay,
actually
okay.
at 25.
Hell
Don't-
yeah.
Don't give the Rocky one any of the gruel. Just give her literally the bowl itself. I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah,
done.
like a pewter bowl. I'll fucking eat the shit out of a pewter bowl right now.
Alright, so are you guys gonna stay up through the night? You're gonna get some you guys are gonna get some hunter's gruel, which means that you have benefited from a 4-hour rest.
Sweet. Which is fine for me because I only need to just not move around for a while because I don't really sleep. I just need to chill out.
And I can probably just find a hole. I can crawl into for a couple of hours.
Yep. In fact, because she is probably quite tired, for once, Bodhi is going to take off her full plate armor. which might be the first time you've seen her do so.
Oh my.
Oh my. And then she throws on the cloak on top of just herself, her body. There was nothing on underneath that armor.
Did Bodhi actually do this in front of everyone?
Yeah. Giving everyone the vapors.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh, I thought that was part of you. I can prove that.
Please don't touch my stuff.
I mean, not touch your stuff, but if I could just get measurements, I can make you a better set. Probably.
I don't know that you can, honestly. This is a really good suit. It is a full plate suit.
Doubt my capabilities?
Well, I just doubt your resources more than your resourcefulness.
Okay, once I get back to my shop, I can get your measurements, and I can make you a really nice suit.
It is a straight up 50-pound full plate suit. You don't have that much material.
Not on me.
I don't think Stray is going to let you just RP full plate materials.
Except that he owns a blacksmith shop.
When he gets back to the blacksmith shop, then sure. Not on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
I mean, I bought that iron just for smithing on the go.
Fair. Alright then.
You can't smith like the armor that Bodhi has just with a bunch of raw iron you have.
Just A-team it together, but like, I would rather just wear my actual armor than what you've just done. Help.
Yes, I am not going to Ned Kelly you a suit of armor.
Sweet.
And for those at home who understand that reference, points for you.
Yeah, well played. But yeah, all I know of Ned Kelly, by the way, is that he just has the world's sweetest beard.
And then we might be talking about different Ned Kellys.
What Ned Kelly are you talking about?
Anyways, I kind of want to finish up the session tonight, but I have run out of drink. Like, so I need to go get another drink.
We're at the finishing line.
Fine.
You can
We're
do
going to
it.
be arguing about armor. We've been arguing about armor for like an hour. Come on.
No. Forgetting armor anyway. What time? Like, it is 4 a.m. Do I know where the mayor is if I ask at the Hunter's Lodge?
Asleep in, his lodge, which is the mayor's house, which is a reformed temple.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go
I'm
walk over to that temple.
I was about to say, I'm assuming he'd frown upon it if we just kicked in his door and asked for money.
No. I'm just going. Well, I mean, I don't think we're getting any money. This is a job that's closed because it's too late. We might get a finder's fee from the Inquisition, but that's just how it goes in this game. That's how job lords work.
You don't get the money from these guys. They literally pay the Adventurers Guild, and then the Adventurers Guild hires other people.
Oh, so yeah, we might still get some money then. Neat.
You will get money when you get back to Fafnir.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'll go over to the temple.
All right. It is 4:15 in the morning.
Does the door open?
Yep. The door opens and there's nobody there.
Figured so. All right, I'm gonna go take a nap with my sister until morning.
Yeah, let's go to sleep.
All right, your sister very much welcomes you into her home, offers you a couple of snacks, and then you both fall asleep like cuddled up against each other, wing hugs, all that shit. All right, it is the next morning, and I assume you all are gonna want to go into the chapel.
Yeah.
No, Maya's just going to sleep then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll throw my armor back on before going in.
I mean, I'm sleeping on the cart on the way back, so...
All right, so Mayor Henry is, bent over his books as usual, and he looks up at you, all, imagine Terry Crews, but, a mayor.
Scary Terry's got to go to the farmer's market.
Okay, Scary Terry, we got some good news and bad news. What do you want to hear first?
I would like to handle this bit if that's okay, Roland.
Yeah, you can take over since,
Just
yeah,
looks
you
back
are
and
the
forth
good news.
between you.
You are the good news and the bad news.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'll walk on up properly and go, okay, so we found the cause of the disturbance. It's a thing called a war wound, if you've heard of them before. If not,
No.
okay. Very simply put, whenever there's a site of lots of horrible, terrible, terrible death, specifically if there's also magic involved, of which there sadly was, it creates like a big wound in the world itself, and those wounds will over time heal up, but until that point, they're sort of filled with trapped, evil, dead soul things. Usually, they're not harmful until they're messed with by specifically children who don't know any better and go running
Oh,
into it.
God damn it. You're not saying. God damn it. We tell them not to go over there. It doesn't matter. We have told them not to go over there. That's not where people should be going.
Yeah, you're going to have to enforce this one properly. I mean, there'll be help coming to enforce it. I'll be informing the Inquisition of what's happened, and they'll probably leave an agent around here locally to keep an eye on the whole thing.
We've existed long enough without them upstarts wandering into our town.
I'll insist. Just one agent to keep an eye on just that place specifically. They'll leave you alone.
I suppose it's too much to hope that the girl survived.
I'm afraid that it was impossible for her to survive, but I did save her from eternal damnation. And she makes a little glowy hand thing. Do you know who the child's parents are? I'll probably have to go tell them and stuff.
No, don't worry about it. I'll tell them myself. Fuck. Well,
If
at the
they're ever
very least, I can.
curious, there is, I mean, there's a place their child will hear them if they ever want to talk to them, and that would be the House of Ashea. I can tell you 100% that she's gone straight there.
Well, at least I can tell them a paladin guided their daughter's soul into the next life. Well, here you go, adventurer. And he'll reach over and he'll pull out what appears to be like a really official document, stamp it once, stamp it twice, and then put his John Hancock on it, seal it up, and give it to you. You hand this over to your hand it over to the guild now, and you'll be paid for your services.
Yep.
Sorry it had to end up this way.
As am I. I'm glad it didn't end even worse, but I'm sorry it went down like this.
Yeah, well, that's life. You take it easier now, adventurer.
You too. And good luck with the place. Watch out for elves, they're jerks.
At the mention of elves, he'll just spit. You don't have to tell me that, old stone.
Sweet. Alright.
Alright. Alright. And with that, with at 8 o'clock for me, I think we'll end the session there. Does anyone have anything they'd like to bring up before I tell you that with the end of the session, you are all now level 4?
Yay!
I kind of like the idea that I'm slowly turning Volan into some little snarky jackass.
With the next, unless you guys would like to handle random encounters getting back to Fafnir, we'll end it here.
Sweet.
Random encounters can take anywhere from half an hour to 4 hours.
Yeah.
So how about a couple of weeks from now we deal with random encounters on the way back to Fafnir, and then resolving all of your loot, and then your next job helping out the Inquisition down there in, what did I end up calling the place? I ended up calling it Heveden. Yeah. So sound good to you all?
Absolutely.
Yeah, just one potential downside. The next Thursday, the 12th, I will be here. The Thursday after that, the 19th, I will not.
I am not going to be here on the 12th. I will say that now. There is no Rogue Trader next week, as I am going to a convention.
Oh yeah.
And
Have
Let's see.
fun.
And
I
I'm
will.
going
Okay.
Hang on. Let Kanatis finish.
I don't think I'll be here. I will also not be here on the 19th.
neither will I.
All right. So how about on the
Well, that's
19th
convenient.
for anyone who is here, I will run Radio Nowhere.
Sounds fine.
Awesome.
Radio Nowhere on the 19th, and on the 26th, we're going to run the next episode of Rogue Trader, and then on the 2nd of February, Strayfinder again.
cuckoo.
Sound good?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
sorry about
No.
that, everyone.
That's
No,
okay.
no, it's fine. So, everyone should be level 4 now. And is there anything anyone would like to bring up before the end of this session?
I like the way that you handled this whole thing in the woods, because that was genuinely kind of weird.
Yep.
Hey,
Thank you very much for
And-
running. It was a lot of fun.
It
No,
was,
Yeah, it was awesome, Stray.
It
and
was good what I was paying attention to. I'm sorry about that.
well, one of the things I wanted, especially in my campaign, was every time you get a job, it's not all about fighting. Sometimes it's about finding really weird and unsettling things about the world.
and another thing I
Like, you
want to
potentially could have attacked those things, but the thing is, you have Maya there who knows that mana rates only exist as kind of parasites.
ask you, Stray, is that language that you said the race were speaking. You said that we knew it, and you were actually like speaking a language. What the hell were you? What the hell language were you speaking?
No, he was speaking language we didn't know.
I thought you said it was a language we did know.
No,
Didn't.
it was
No.
a language. It's Broken Fey, and it was my 2 years of Latin, but being very, very broken.
Yep.
Oh, Latin, the one language
What?
I never really got into.
That's like any language I try and speak.